right, so here we are. This is session 39, if I got the numbers right, of Cold Lands, Hope and Despair. Tonight we've only got four characters. We got three of our normal, Tegan, Kirill, and Usul. And new guy, Kaz, going to play in the role of Trigby tonight. As we go through this tonight, guys, I will continue to kind of play the role of Indon. As far as Bairn and Truha and all them, I'm only going to play them if we actually need them. So for this session, it's going to be mainly you guys. I may throw in some other stuff, maybe for some comic relief, or if you guys get ambushed by something. But other than that, it's going to be you guys who run the show tonight. So
what are we going to be ambushed by?
Who knows?
Rabbit squirrels.
I would be a very good DM if I told you what you're going to be ambushed by, right?
That rabbit squirrels would probably take us out about right now.
To be ambushed by a bunch of gorgeous ladies and very small little negligees. I will
Must remember my paladin vows.
I will not be role playing that. That's for sure.
But their negligees have plus 100 protection.
I mean, the next thing you're gonna see is Kirill running into battle wearing a little negligee.
All right, guys. Let me zoom out here, and I'll bring you guys into the spot, mainly for Kev, so you know where you are in the map over here. So we are in this location here.
At the bottom.
And yep, I dropped Trigby in there already. So we got the carnage here. Just before we get started, are you guys going to do anything else for the bodies? I think I posted last time about what kind of loot you guys did just from a physical inspection across everybody. If anything else you want to do with the bodies, that's fine. But otherwise, I'm going to kind of clean this screen up and get rid of the dead trolls and everything out of here.
Tiki got his pelt. He's happy.
Okay.
The dwarves got buried for the little ceremony or whatever, right?
I'm not going to.
Mind Flayer got looted by Usul.
Right. I'm not going to rule that you had time to bury them. I think Baron was just doing kind of a little last rites thing by collecting all the bodies together. Besides, just like a stone floor, you guys would have to take them someplace else if you actually want to do a formal burial. So if you want, I'll line up all the dead guys. I don't know, one of these corners over here.
Maybe we can set them on fire.
That stinks.
Yeah, let's start a fire down the dungeon. I'm sure that'll go well. It worked. Did that once
Not
before,
unless.
right? So I think that's all the dead guys. Oh yeah, this guy too. All right, there. Now it's a little bit cleaner. All right, so the battle's all up. Kind of shared with you guys. Tegan kind of was able to salvage a couple of those skins off of the wolves. I think you guys gave a few. I think Usul, you gave a few heals to a few people. Everyone is alive. Alive is probably a loose term because that was a pretty deadly, bloody battle at this point. Indon lost a hand. Both he and Tegan are physically pretty drained. As a matter of fact, almost all of you guys are pretty drained at this point. For the past few days, you guys have been taking your rest at weird times during the day, like sleeping during the day and traveling at night. And that is really starting to kind of catch up with you guys. So I kind of need everybody to give me a constitution check to see if you can avoid having a level of exhaustion here. Because I'm the ass.
Does this include the one that was... does this include the dude that was controlled by the Mind Flayer?
Yeah, because you've been on the same schedule everybody else. As far as, running, taking a short nap when you can. Matter of fact, the last time you guys took a long rest, it was in the middle of the day. And I think I said this is roughly around 11 a.m. right now for you guys. Oh, Usul.
I didn't do very well there.
Usul.
I was down to one hit point.
Yeah, it's like he did get smashed by my hammer. He's pretty tired right now.
Yeah, I gotta say, Usul did a pretty good job with the freaking wall of flames, though. That was pretty good on your part. All right, so basically, Usul and Trigby are both going to suffer one level of exhaustion, which basically, if my memory serves me right, you get the disadvantage on any kind of ability check.
Correct.
All right, so make note of that. Now it's up to you guys. What do you guys like to do next?
We'll defend ourselves and the rest, yeah.
We need a place to hold up, guys.
There's all these little rooms on the side, but they're really small. Oh, Brian, there's a card left up in this room up here, in the top center room, or top center left.
I'll take care of it. Thank you. All right, so this room, everything in here is like a stone floor. all these side rooms. Some of them are that's just that. It's a square room. A couple of them maybe have some bearskin rugs or some old bedrolls, or some of the miners and stuff here, like where the room where Teague is. That's where a lot of the dwarf miners were kept in there. Um, the dwarf miners that you rescued, for the most part, were kept in these rooms right here, or they just slept wherever they were working at. So they weren't giving any kind of, any kind of accommodating, places to stay or any kind of resemblance of luxury at all. So
Nobody cares about slaves.
exactly.
Don't tell that to my party.
So you guys have already seen it before. Indon's been kind of moping around here a little bit, and he's still kind of downtrodden a little bit about the fact that he lost a hand. And he would have shared with at least you, Teague, that it's more than just losing his ability to shoot the bow. I mean, he kind of pulls out some of his thieves' tools, and he says, "What good is a one-armed lockpick?" He says, "I can't even use these anymore." And he kind of drops them on the floor. Seems disgusted with himself.
Tigger reaches down and picks him up, hands them back to him, and says, "We can fix this. Patience."
And correct me if I'm wrong, Teague. I think it was one of the dwarf miners, Gilmag, I think, has said that he may be able to try to make something out of metal to kind of resemble what you had before. But
Yeah.
he didn't like the wood. He thought the wood was
Yeah, well,
inferior.
okay. He is a dwarf. At least he'll give in on ability to shoot his bow for a while.
All right, guys. So where do you? Indon's going to kind of pipe up. So where do you guys want to go next? What are we doing here?
Right now, we need to find a room, lock the door, and take a long nap.
So there's no doors on here except in the back. Whatever happened? Wasn't there goblins up the stairs? Kira's like, what happened to those goblins?
Backside.
He kind of gets a wicked smile and goes, "Barbecue?"
Yeah, both Usul and Warwick would have, I guess, and Fuha, they would have noticed that at one point the goblins that were here, once they saw the mine flurry go down, that they would have started kind of retreating or fleeing back deeper into the mines.
So we grab one of these rooms, guys, and either shut the door that's on it or make a door, and we take shifts and rest.
Yeah, all these rooms along the side, those don't have doors. Those are just open archways.
The only door is this one back here.
Yeah, back here on the back side here, there's a door that's shut over here. Again, that first one that Kiro pinged right here, that one's open. But you will see another door back here in this hallway that it's shut right now. But at least it has a door.
So this is the hallway.
Yeah, Kira, you'll see a hallway heading north and to the south. Again, archways again, no closed doors. Can't really see what's in each of those rooms, but you can see that a little bit.
Kirill's gonna gingerly poke his head around,
Tiga's right behind you.
and then he's gonna hold on. Where is? Here we go. He's gonna sneak down the hallway a little bit and try and peer around see if there's anything down here.
Tiga stays where he's at.
All right, so you're looking into that room right there, Kirill?
That room there.
Okay. So it's up to you whether you share this with anybody in here, but let me open this up and I'll tell you what's in there. This chamber houses what appears to be some kind of a doctor's laboratory, just from a cursory glance. There's a large wooden table in the middle of the room with a series of beakers and alchemical supplies spread all around. You'll see a few shelves along the walls on each side contain all sorts of potions and those strange-looking globes that you guys have seen before. Matter of fact, I think here you had a couple of them in your backpack at one point.
The one I picked up, and
Yeah.
I have two, or I have a big 12-inch orb I picked up from that dragon temple,
Mhm.
and I have one of the little ones that sent off Fuha Riber. Where was it sent off?
Right,
Riber.
right. I think so. Yep. That's pretty much it, what you see with a cursory glance.
Okay. So I'm gonna come back and tell everybody what I found and say I think it's where they made all these little trap balls that they've been throwing at us.
Tia smiles and goes, "Who's got a hammer?"
Trigby does.
Trigby, we might need your services here shortly.
We can. I could definitely take a look at those too, see if there's anything worth salvaging with my potion making knowledge.
Take a look at those two.
What about to the south?
My potion making knowledge.
Yep.
Uh,
That'd probably come in
yeah.
handy.
Might want to take a look at it before we destroy everything.
So go check it out. Take Trigby with you for protection.
You gotta move out the way.
Hey, so you're still down there by the entrance. Okay. All right, so let me figure out real quick how I want to rule this all these other characters here. Tell you what, I'll leave, since Fuhal was hurt pretty bad, I'll leave him back here with the other dwarves. Same thing with Tharum. He's not here tonight. Warek's not here. So Corn's going to bask in the glow of his massive kill. He's going to be out of this. So I'll control Indon, Bairn, and Ryber for tonight. You guys okay with that?
Yeah,
sure.
All right. So obviously the dwarves are going to try to stick together. So they're probably not following with Trigby as well. Well, again, they know each other already, but dwarves of a feather stick together, right?
Yeah. As Osul goes by, Tegan grabs her arm and says, "Look for Bloodroot."
All right. Am I going to the north or the south here?
Go north.
North.
Curio, let's go check out the south real quick while they're up there.
I'm gonna follow Usul in.
All right, so I'm sending. All right, so all the dwarves are going to
Hero.
go in here with Usul, trying to order some kind of sign of protection. Indon, come into the hallway here and kind of look back and forth. Wonder if someone wants to go with them, and says, "Well, I guess I'll stick with all the one-armed guys." And I'll go down there with Tegan. All right, so let's cover Usul first. All right, so pretty much everything I explained to Kiro you see in here, but I'm assuming you're probably going to take a little bit more deeper dive into kind of looking around. Is that correct?
Kira was just looking for enemies, basically.
Right.
Yep.
So give me an investigation check, Usul. Hey, Quarren's here.
Wow.
Wow. That's a pretty good investigation you got there, Usul. Okay, let's see. What can I glean from this with a 6? Okay, you see all the potions. You see the various types of globes up on the shelf. Some of them seem dormant. They don't look like they have any kind of magical properties upon them by a cursory look. You also see a couple desks with various papers and whatnot all around them, but that's about it.
Okay. I think I'd like to collect up the papers, and then I'd like to suggest that we hold on to this until maybe I get past my level of exhaustion, so I can take a better look at some point after our rest.
Right. So before you leave, Trigby, while you're in that room, I want you to give me a perception check with advantage.
Oh, there's Quarren. Quarren just made
Hey
it.
guys, sorry about being late. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I was wondering if there was an issue with daylight savings time or just St. Patrick's Day or whatever, but that's fine. We'll get.
Yeah, a little bit of St. Patrick's Day. Just going out, getting some dinner, but sorry about that.
No big.
I'm here now.
All right, I'll get you up to speed in just 1 second. So I'm gonna finish this thing with Trigby here. All right, Trigby. So as you kind of walk around this room, you've been doing this since you've been in these mines, kind of looking at the craftsmanship of all the stone walls and everything. It's this wall over here. There's a couple stones over there that just look out of place. Like they don't really match everything else. You imagine to the normal non-dwarven eye, they probably wouldn't notice it, but you, it just kind of bugs you. Okay.
Then I'm going to go up and tap on the stones lightly and see if I can discern anything from the sound it makes.
Okay, go and move yourself up there. and we'll come back to you in just 1 second. I want to get the other two guys in a
Yeah,
second lab down here.
Let's say just for the record, before you joined, Curiel lightly tapped on a dragon statue with his hammer before.
Yeah, lightly tap my butt.
All right, so before I even do anything with Kira and the other group, let's get Corin up to speed here. So basically, we said that there wasn't really a burial for all the dwarves. They just kind of put them all together and did little prayers over it. That's what this little collection of people are. The group was talking about trying to figure out a place to possibly take a rest because everybody's hurting pretty bad. And I need you to roll me a Constitution save, Corin.
All right.
Ooh.
Not a good roll.
Yeah, basically, I was saying that everybody here is pretty much exhausted. You guys have been going pretty much nonstop. It's been a while since you guys have had a regular long rest. You guys have been kind of sleeping in the day and taking short rests whenever you can. So you're suffering from one level of exhaustion at this point. Okay. All right.
All right. What exactly is the details of? You have disadvantage on your.
Ability checks.
Okay.
All right, so the guy started looking over in this other hallway over here, and Kiro pointed out that if they want some room that has a door in it to lock it up for their rest, this seems to be the only room. Here is a door right there, but no one went in there. Kiro went to the north, saw what looked like some kind of a alchemical lab to the north, and that's where Rasul and the dwarves all went into. And then Tegid and Kiro and Endon all headed to the south, in the south part of the corridor, or hallway over here. All right, hold on a second. I go yell at my kids because they're being freaking loud. Hold on.
I hope they don't have to all roll a Constitution check.
No. I'll yell at his kids for him, though.
No, he just has to roll do a good intimidation check.
All right, sorry about that, guys.
No problem.
All right, so did you catch all that, Corn? Basically, the party kind of split. Some went to the north hallway, some went down here to the south hallway. Oh, I see you've joined the south.
Yeah,
He
be
decided to
sick.
come with the hand hunters.
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah,
sticking with Tegan.
Okay.
yeah. We're ignoring that sage advice that song the Bard once sung us.
Don't split the party.
Okay. All right, so Kira, you're going in first. Again, it's not a door there. It's an open
I'm looking.
archway.
Yeah,
You're looking at
I'm wondering. So I did a stealth check, and I'm trying to peek in and see if there's anything in there.
a stealth check.
Hit me.
Nice. Where's your...
Got a 15.
Oh, look at you. You just can't see anything, but you can be stealthy, right? All right, so this chamber houses what appears to be some kind of another lab, more of a doctor's laboratory. It's a large stone table in the middle of the room. Upon the table lies a dismembered centaur. It's been drawn, quartered, and decapitated. You also notice that over on a table onto the left side of you, what appears to be the head of the centaur, the top of the skull removed. You also see shelves along each side of the room, all containing jars of some strange liquid, some containing what appears to be brains. You also see several barrels along the back side of the room, but from here you really can't see what's inside of them.
So Kira seemed like, to the rest of the party behind him, weren't we looking for some centaurs?
Well, actually, I was trying to avoid them, but yeah,
You don't have to worry about avoiding this one.
because the last ones we saw like shot at us.
Kira's gonna go back and just kind of point at the table with the decapitated, cut open centaur.
Okay, I don't like this room at all.
Okay, you guys gonna do anything in this room? Let me go back up to Trigby.
No, I think Tia's gonna look around the room and go, I want to rest before I go digging on anything, so let's find a place to hold up.
All right, so Kira's gonna head back up towards that last door and test to see if it's locked.
I'll come back to you in just 1 second. Let me get with what Trigby was doing here. All right, so Trigby, you went up to this wall and basically was tapping along it to see if you can figure out what's possibly going on here. Is that correct?
Yeah, tapping it, seeing if there's any loose bricks or stones or anything like that. Because as you said, I see that it's different from the rest of it. It looks more recent, I guess.
All right, so go ahead and give me an investigation check.
That looks like a wall.
You keep tapping around. It doesn't look right, but you can't seem to figure out what it is that's different about it.
And then I'm gonna tap a little harder.
You get one more investigation at disadvantage.
Could be a door. Could be a
Tap a
wall.
little harder. He's like, "Ow, it hurt my finger," but you can't seem to figure out what's different about it. It's different, you know it is, but you just can't put your finger on it. Like my little pun there.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back to the rest of the merry bands of dwarves and say, I think there's something up with this stone here. I can't quite tell what it is, but I think it's worth investigating.
Baron and Robert both kind of look at you, and you can see that they're basically covered in all kinds of gashes and bruises and whatnot. And they're like, "Well, if there is something weird about it, I'd rather just leave it be until we can kind of rest up here a little bit." So both of the dwarves are kind of like saying, they're not wanting to mess with it right now. They need to find a place to rest. And behind a potential whatever that is over there, that's not going to help them.
Sounds like a great idea, guy.
All right, so are you sticking around in the lab, look around a little bit more, or what are you doing?
No, I'm following everybody out. So if we're all leaving the area, then I'm going with everybody else.
Okay. Just kind of give me your marching order, guys. Who's in front? Who's in back?
I'll take up the rear.
All right, so Kira, you come up this door. What were you going to do to it?
Test to see if it's locked.
You pull on the little.
Attempt to open the
You pull on
door.
the little stone ring there, and it seems to be. You're not sure if it's locked or if it's just heavy, but it's pretty secure right now.
I'm gonna try pushing, because Kira's the type guy I would pull when it's supposed to be pushed.
Tegan steps back to give him room.
You push the door and it doesn't budge. Give me a wisdom check, Kirill.
Sorry. We know how that turned out last time too, don't we?
You keep pushing and pushing, and you're pushing on this ring that's in the front of it, and you can't figure out why the door is not sliding open.
Like Far Side cartoon.
Tegan, you see Kirill up there pushing on this door that well, give me a whiz 10. Oh, you did 13. Yeah, you know it's gotta get pulled, not pushed.
I still like Kirill. Some doors you push, some you pull. It's got a ring.
Kirill's just gonna reef on the door now. He's very angry.
You go to grab the ring, you yank on the ring, and the door comes open about 6 inches, and you just pop the ring off the front of the door as well.
He's gonna look at it in disgust and just chuck it down the hallway this way.
All right, so the door is about open about 6 inches now. Kira just kind of ripped the ring that you used to open the door off of the stone door. What do you guys like to do here?
Kirill's gonna be like, "Hey, elf boy, you're skinny. Can you fit in there?"
Which elf boy are you talking to?
The dancer.
I'm assuming you mean Neil over here, right?
Yeah.
Indon's going to look at you and says, "I'm not doing any kind of dancing anytime soon." Corin, you still there?
Yes, I am.
I think Kirill's talking to you.
Yes. He's very disgusted with this door that's only slid open a few inches, and wants to know if you can fit through to open the door, push from the inside.
Hey, Corn, Kirill can't figure out doors. Can you check this room for him?
I mean, I could, but all right, sure. Which door are you on, north or south?
No, it's this door right here. So these
Oh,
two
I'm
at the
sorry.
top
I
and bottom,
need to
yeah,
see that one. Okay.
It's already open.
Yeah, I'll check that one.
it's open 6 inches. I can't fit. I'm in plate mail.
So are you going to try to fit through it, or are you going to try to look through it? What's your intention here, Corn?
No, I'm not gonna try and fit through it. I'm gonna try and stealth through it, like open it silently and then get in.
Okay, so you're going to try to open the door up just a little bit more, enough for you to kind of fit through, right?
Yes.
Give me a strength check. This would be funny if you can't move the door. Like a Three Stooges here on a door. Okay, yeah, DC 10. Yeah, you're able to move it as far as you want and kind of fit yourself through there. Now, I'll have to move you since I have this dynamic lighting over here. Are you going in, or are you just going to look in?
I'm just looking in for the
You
moment.
said you're being stealthy too,
Hey,
right?
it's Baron.
As he's looking in, Tigid raises up and just kicks Kirill into Corn and knocks him into the room.
Okay, so the both of us are going in the room.
Okay, let me move you.
All right.
If you guys just noticed, Baron just made it in.
Oh man. Okay, so let's give it just a minute to let Baron get caught up, and then I'll share with you guys what you're doing. Usul and the rest of you guys, if you're moving up closer into that hallway, go ahead and do that now. You see how this commotion up here of these guys trying to fit through this door?
They fit. They just needed help.
All right, Baron, you in there yet?
His mic's still muted.
He may just now be getting in, so let's give him just a minute.
Yep. Yeah, he's having a Discord issue again. Probably his mic's not being picked up by Discord again. That happened last time. We cannot hear you if you're talking.
Well, his mic's still muted, so there, now it's not.
Oh, try and talk now.
Can you hear us, Baron?
Still can't hear you.
Well, shouldn't it be like making a green thing around his icon when he talks?
Yeah.
What is about Australia?
So
Doesn't like TeamSpeak? Doesn't like Discord?
Hello.
Hey!
There he is.
Hey!
All right.
I'm sorry, guys, that I'm late. I may have just woken up like 15 minutes ago.
Australians. Oh, I'll be right back in 1 second.
Okay. All right. So, Baron, are you in roll 20? See where we're at and everything?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. So let me take a couple minutes, guys, the rest of you guys, and give Baron kind of an update. All right. So basically, you guys had all the dead bodies all together. You did not have time to do an actual proper burial. Plus, this is like a stone floor. Several of the guys mentioned.
Yeah, that would be a little
Yeah,
difficult.
some of the guys want to try to find a place to take a rest, obviously. It's been a very tough
Yep.
battle. You guys have been traveling a lot the past few days. And I need you to make me a constitution save.
Okay. What happened?
I'll tell you after you roll. Ooh,
Oh,
you just barely
that's
got
a really
it.
low
Just
roll.
barely got it. Basically, this has been a very trying time past few days for you guys, and you guys are all pretty much exhausted from all the battles and the little what chances you have gotten to sleep have only been very sporadic. I mean, your last long rest you took was during the day, so some of your guys are a little more exhausted than you are. So basically, you're not suffering any levels of exhaustion because you got the DC 10 on it.
Okay, so I just made
Right.
it. Man, that's a low roll too. That's a 4.
So the rest of the guys, they started kind of looking into these other rooms over here, trying to find some place to rest. They're in the hallway down here right now. I don't remember where your icon is. But to the north, they found like an alchemical lab, basically. Where it looks like they were making some of those potions and stuff that they were throwing at you and some of those globes. Usul and the rest of the dwarves went in there. Trigvi saw something weird about the back wall there, but couldn't decipher what it was. He tried to get the other dwarves to help him look for it, and they're basically saying, we want no part of it. We want to rest. Let's stop all this investigating shit. And to the south, the two one-armed bandits went down there, along with Kiriel and Endon. Like Kiriel and I guess Khorne joined them eventually as well. The southern lab had another kind of laboratory, and the table in the middle of it was a centaur that had been drawn and quartered and decapitated. Its skull was laying on one side with the top of it missing, and there were several jars along the walls with what appeared to be different types of brains floating in some kind of liquid inside there.
Jesus.
And they came back, and Kiriel tried to push on a door that is supposed to pull, and he got mad and broke the frame off the door, and then he opened up a little bit, and then I think Tigid basically pushed Khorne and Kiriel through the door when they were trying to be sneaky, and that's where we are right
Didn't
now.
push him. I kicked him.
Yes, thank you.
And that's what just happened.
Right.
Yes.
And you came in.
Now you're
That
So go ahead and move your character where you think he would have gone or where he would be right now.
I probably would have stuck with the dwarves, to be honest.
That's exactly how Barry.
That's where I am.
Oh, I see you up there now. Oh, that's right. Oh, shit. I moved you, didn't I?
Yeah, you were the one
Yeah.
moving it. You were like, you know what? The dwarves would stick together. That's
Yep.
what you said.
Okay, see? Dwarves, we think alike. All right, so Khorne,
Yeah.
you get kind of pushed into here with Kiriel also kind of falling back behind you. It's a rather small room here. It looks like it's some kind of a study or a library. Bookshelves all along the perimeter of it. But you also see a small stone table in the middle of the room with what appears to be a large globe surrounded by a series of 8 flat stones on a table. Each stone around the table, the ones you're closest to, you can see that has some kind of rune carved into them. Right now, the large globe on the table is blank. I mean, it has no color, has no aura of magic about it, from what you can tell. 1 second, what else is in here that you see? Yeah, I mentioned the entire perimeter is covered in all kinds of bookshelves. You have to take a closer look to really see what exactly those are. And give me, no, you don't need to give me a perception check. You'll see it up in the upper left-hand corner of this room. You and, I guess technically Kiriel will see it as well. You'll see what appears to be a small bush or maybe a small tree, not exactly sure, but it appears to be growing right out of the stone.
Well, that's a little bit odd. I won't touch it. I'll get near it and investigate it.
Investigate what?
The bush.
Okay.
Seeing if it has like roots or some kind of I don't know, like stem that I can see is connecting into the ground.
Okay. I gotta ask. Shit. I'm not gonna ask this without giving it away. Give me an investigation check first. Ah, that helps.
Oh
You
yeah.
walk up, take a look at it, and you have never seen anything like this before in your life. You have no idea what this thing is.
I suggest that it's from my god Sylvanas, who's obviously has magic powers when it comes to nature and thus can create plants from stone.
Tegan from the door says, "So what's in there, guys?"
Kiriel's gonna be like, some shiny rocks, some
God
books,
plant.
and a rock tree. Coral? Coral.
Can we sleep in there safely?
It's rather small.
We can get close. No, I think at that point, Tegan just walks in. It's like, screw it.
All right, so as you walk in, you'll pretty much see everything I just explained there as well. That large stone table in the middle has a big globe right in the center of
Right.
it, a bunch of flat stones along the perimeter of it with different runes on it. And you'll see that small little bush or tree up in the corner as well.
Oh, look. Shrubbery.
Shrubbery.
Kirill's gonna start rifling through the magic books or books, whatever, journal, library, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, give me an investigation.
Tegan sizing up the room. Is this, because I'm not in there, is the room big enough that the party could crash in here for the night?
Are you asking those guys, or are you asking me as a DM?
Well, I'm asking you because I'm physically in the room, but I can't see it on the map. So.
You got to move them in.
How about that?
Oh, okay. Oh,
It's small.
it's small. Tegan kind of leans back out the hallway. You guys mind cuddling? Because it has a door. At that point, then he gets back and starts looking at this shrub that's in the wall. It's like, why would that be growing here?
Don't we have a couple of druids that could take a look at that?
I am one of them.
Same here.
So what are you doing, Tegan?
Tegan's examining this bush coming out of the wall. It's like, what's this here? There's no light.
So, I'm sorry, I gotta ask, how are you examining it? What do you mean by that? You gotta give me a little description.
For the moment, I'm just kind of looking at it. You kind of get a feel for what it is. He'll probably eventually reach up and touch it if he can. I mean, Tegan's not very bright, and he does have a wooden hand.
Up in the corner of the wall, or is it on the ground?
It's on the ground.
You said
right
it was
in the corner of the room. All right, so you said several things. You're going to look at it, or are you going to kind of touch it, feel it? What are you doing here?
He'll touch it and feel it.
Okay, so go ahead.
Probably a bad move.
Go ahead and give me an inspection or investigation.
Investigation or nature?
Investigation. Okay, as you start looking at this thing and turn it over, based on the description that you got from, I think it was Vindod, the blacksmith, about the whole bloodroot thing, you're fairly certain that this is either a remnant or it could actually be a bloodroot bush / tree. Ben, I need you to give me a perception check. And same thing for Usul.
Okay.
As soon as Usul gives him, Okay. Baron, you feel like a strange draft just kind of goes right over your shoulder. Not sure what it was, but it seems odd to have a gust of wind or something go by your shoulder. You still there, Baron?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, no, didn't hear you if you just said something.
Oh, that's strange.
Is that like for the talking, or is that your response to the breeze?
Yeah, to the breeze.
Okay.
I mean, why would there be a breeze down here? It should be still as anything. Still and unpleasant. Can I find the source of this breeze, or is it just doesn't appear to have come from anywhere?
Find the source of it. How are you going to try to do that? Can I explain what you're doing?
Well, did I feel like a direction that it came from? Like,
yeah.
Because it passed over my shoulder,
I
or
feel the breeze kind of going in this direction here.
okay? Can I examine the source of the direction?
Go look at this wall over here.
Yeah, sure.
Go give me an investigation. Then everybody else can give me a roll initiative.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
What did you do, Tegan?
What did I do?
Hey, what did Baron do? Look at Baron.
Hold on,
man.
Stop. I forgot to clear out the turn order first. Let me do this before you guys do it. So, Gotta get
Okay.
him out of there. Go away. Go away. Sorry.
Ben discovered the original artifact and signature of the dwarf who carved the wall because apparently he knows everything about this wall now.
I made this wall. That's how much I know about this wall.
Hold on. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna say with that. So hold on a second. Go away. Go away. All right. So Usul should be the only one on the turn order, right?
You got Indon in there
I'll
still.
fix him in just a second. All right, so let me quickly, Baron, you look at this wall, you're like, damn, this is definitely made by some dwarves, but there's no freaking way a breeze could even come through this stone.
Oh.
Let me roll this. Great. Do-do-do.
So did you want me to roll initiative as
Yeah,
well,
everybody
or
can roll it.
was it okay? Well,
Trigv, you need me to add you to the turn order? Or yeah, you're in there.
He's
Okay.
there. Everybody's there. Except like Puha and Viber.
Yep, let me roll for him. Oh, really? Manual way. Yay, Fuha.
No, that's
Okay,
Viber.
right,
Isn't Fuha like decapitated or
Yeah.
whatever? Not decapitated.
Indon.
it's probably dismembered or something, because I think he rolled a 5 and a 4 for a couple of his death saving throws, so...
Just about there, guys. I think there's a couple guys right here, wasn't there? Oh, no, Usul's on top of them. All right, so everybody's in?
Looks like yep.
Yep, I think so.
Everybody's off to the right. I left them out of the scrum here. All right, so Teague, you see appearing right before you as soon as, not as soon as, probably about 5 to 10 seconds after you touch that little tree right there.
Uh-huh.
Got to theory the mind with me here a little bit. I just dropped them in there, but you cannot see these. All you feel is a large force of something just slam into you. Where are my cards? Actually, you feel 4 huge gusts of wind just slam you into the floor, into the bookshelves next to you. I'm assuming that 26 is probably the only one that hits you.
Anything better than 14 would have hit him, so the 26 and the 15.
You got 14, 27 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As you just get slammed by something swirling around in front of you.
And smack the floor and don't get up.
Oh, it knocked you out? Oh, nice. All right, Ryber is up next. All right, Ryber's still over here looking over at Baron, trying to figure out what's going on with the wall over there. Let me roll a perception for him. Nope. He doesn't hear shit. So he's just gonna kind of walk over here and take a closer look at what Baron's looking at over here, and kind of point. What are you doing? I don't see anything. All right, Trick V.
Oh, man.
You give me a perception to see if you heard or know what's going on down here, possibly. Oh, yeah, you definitely heard some kind of loud commotion. You would have heard a couple oomph, and probably Corn and Curio probably letting out a shout. You're not sure what it was.
What was that,
You heard
guys?
a commotion coming from the room where you saw those guys go into.
I'm gonna say to these guys, "Hey, I heard something down here. I'm gonna go check it out."
Okay, go move yourself. Either 25 feet, or if you want to dash, that's up to you.
I'll dash.
Okay, go move yourself 50 feet.
So that takes me to about 40 feet there at the doorway.
Okay. Oh, let me move you in, right? You want to go in? Okay.
Yeah. Yes. And I say, "What's going on, guys?"
You'll see Trigby lying on the floor, and Corn and Kira haven't had a chance to even react at this point. You probably got some surprised looks on their faces.
Tegan lying on the floor.
Yes, sorry, Tegan. All right, so you took your dash. You can't do any kind of actions there. I'll let Kira or Corn make a free action to respond to him if they want to.
Well, can we actually see anything?
Who?
Corn and I.
Yeah, you definitely would have saw Tegan just kind of get whipped around by a big gust of wind, slamming into the bookcase next to him, and he falls to the floor. Appears to be unconscious at this point.
We're under attack by ghosts.
Anything else you're doing there, Trigby? I know you can't do an action, but
Yeah, there's not much I can do because bracing for like incoming attack.
that would be
That counts as
that'd be like an action.
Or, yeah, so then I'm just running into the room exhausted, like, because I just dashed, being like, "What's going on, guys? I heard commotion in here."
Right. So you see.
Took me away from a perfectly good wall.
Yeah, so you see Tegan on the floor, the other two kind of looking around, somewhat startled. And these guys are up again. Tegan is down, right? Well,
Yep.
let's see. Who do they want to go after next? All right, Corn.
We made
Who's
mistakes.
coming after you?
I had a feeling that was going to be the case.
Yeah.
Oop, not that guy. There we go. So same thing again. A huge gust of wind kind of slam into you, trying to slam into the wall or the wall next to you, the floor, or whatever. I'm not sure if any of those even hit you. Is that correct?
19 does.
Right.
Take 8.
We'll make this more interesting. Again, you're not sure what hit you, but you got slammed by something, and it had a little bit of something behind it. It wasn't just the regular wind, obviously. Okay, Endon, where's he at? He's close enough. He would have heard some kind of commotion in there. So, like a freaking can of sardines, he's going to try to fit inside here, squeeze past Trigby, and he's going to look around and he's like, what's going on? What's going on? He's like holding up his little stub of a hand, like he really can't really know what's going on. And Corn, free action to say something to him if you want. Or Kirill, I guess.
Just that there was some wind that's been striking me and Tegan.
He's like, wind. Like, doesn't even know what to say at this point. You see him kind of holding his shoulder and holding his stub of a hand up and kind of slowly starts making his way back towards the door here again. But Trigby's blocking the door, so he can't go anywhere. Usul.
Okay, I am going to back up because I am hurting, and I am going to cast Cure Wounds on myself at a level 2. And did it do a whopping 11 points. And I'm going to go ahead and back up into this room, try to give myself some distance, and yell for the dwarves in the back here to give some assistance.
All right. Is that your action?
That is my action, yes.
Higher level cast 14 points, not 11 points.
Three plus 11.
Oh,
4 plus 11, actually. It's 4 and 11. It's 15.
oh, okay.
I
Thank
thought
you.
that was okay.
Oh, no, it's all of it.
It's
isn't it?
it's the 3, and then there was 11, and I don't know why there's one on the right. I'm not
It's like an
sure.
advantage or
4,
something.
because he's cast at level...
That's for some kind of like advantage. Or
What level did you cast at?
Second?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the one on the right is, because that's like, yeah, if you would roll for advantage or something.
Yeah, so I'm okay with 14.
Okay.
All right, Corn. What would you like to do here? Both you and Tegan both got struck by some kind of huge wind force several times.
Yes, I'm just gonna aimlessly swing in this direction
Okay.
because I think that some kind of monster is there.
Give me an attack at disadvantage. Here comes the crits.
Holy shit.
These guys.
And
This
Neo's
is
at it
bad.
again.
That's how the Mind Flayer got beaten to a pulp.
All right, so that's 1229. All right, so you start slamming into something with your fists, and you can feel almost like you're hitting air, but the air is like thicker than it should. It's kind of odd to you, but you can find your punches and your kicks hitting something, but you're just not sure what.
Alright, well I yelled, there's something here! Right in front of me. I don't know what, but it's smacking us around.
All right, is that it for you, Corn?
Yep.
All right, Baron. Give me a perception check. Oh, actually, no. Trigby would have said, told you guys that he heard something down here and ran down there.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm really fascinated with this wall, but I guess I'll follow. So, right, so it's this doorway on the left.
Yeah, door down here.
So I'm dashing. So that's 30 feet there.
All right, so you're gonna try to go in.
Yeah, I'll go
So
in.
that's another 10 feet to go through Trigby. So that's at 40 feet.
Okay, so it's 40 for me, and I have 10 feet left.
You can move yourself wherever you want from Trigby's spot.
Well, what I see, because no, I'll just stay right. I'll
As
stop
you walk in
there.
the room, you'll
I
see,
don't know
you'll
what's
see Tegan
happening.
laying on the floor over here unconscious. And you'll see Corn standing here with, with his
shit.
fists up, and you'll see him kind of looking over in this direction.
swinging at the air, hitting nothing, like a crazy person.
Shotboxing.
Yeah.
Anything else, Baron?
No, that was my movement and action. I think. Yep. I don't have anything to do a bonus action with, so we're done.
All right, Kirill.
All right, so Tegan's on the floor, so Kirill's going to do a full-on smash in the air towards the wall and see if he can smack whatever it is into all this library book stuff. That's my new way of investigating, by the way. Smash it with a hammer.
All right, so where are you hitting at? Click where you're hitting at?
So, hold on, I'm going to give the ruler. Like that, like swinging, coming out, and smack it to the wall.
It's just like a big baseball swing sort of thing.
Pretty much with a warhammer.
All right, so say it again. You're basically
hit.
swinging
And
at this square right here. Trying to hit that?
Yep. Swing it out to the front and I bring it over, and I get to do 2 swings because I get 2
Okay.
attacks.
All right, you swing twice. First time just kind of slams right into the bookshelf where a couple books go falling to the ground. Don't really feel like you're hitting anything else. Come back the other way and just kind of swing it over top of Tegan's unconscious body and barely missed Corn. But don't seem to hit anything else when you swing your hammer.
Alrighty.
All right.
This will be a real bad time for Tegan to wake up and sit up.
All right, Tegan, give me
Yeah, that ain't
a
happening.
death save, Tegan. Hopefully you don't lose another arm.
+4.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, 19.
No, 19.
All right. Okay, Riber's up next. He's gonna see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 of his little legs. He's not running. Actually, too far. He's gonna get right there, and he hears all the commotion going on in the room. And you know what? You guys mind if I say he's got a healing potion on him? I never gave him any, but you guys okay with that?
I mean, I imagine they would have had at least some on them,
Yeah.
but that's completely up to
Well, I'm
you.
making sure it's okay with you guys. I mean, I was going to have him doff a healing potion, unless you guys have an issue with that.
Well, I mean, even if you gave him a quarter of the starting money that you gave me, that's still like 4 potions of healing each.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to roll him a healing potion here. 2d4 plus 2. And he guzzles one down. Yay. 7 points. He's looking so refreshed.
He's not.
Well, if I can,
He's in double digits now,
I
probably.
can add right. There we go. All right, so that's his action. Trigby?
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna give bardic inspiration to Karen.
Cora?
Corin, sorry.
Quarren.
And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Baron. 'Cause I assume I can touch him from where I'm standing.
On Baron? The dwarf right here? Okay.
Yes.
All right, go ahead and cast it.
Oh, thanks.
All right, so just so I'm clear, Trigby, your bardic inspiration is a d6, correct? Okay.
Yes, it's a D6.
Anything else?
And I'm gonna move in one to make way at the door, because obviously I'm like, oh, I'm blocking this door. Let's get ready, guys.
Go ahead and move yourself.
I thought you could use a top-up burn. And then, and I end my turn.
All right. Let's see. Where are they going? Oh, yeah, I got to switch to the GM layer. I love being invisible. It's so much fun this way. Okay, so let me see.
I hate
Who said that?
invisible people.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let me roll this.
I have a spell for invisible people, but, well, I'm out cold and have no spell slots anyway, so.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it makes it a little hard.
All right. Baron, you feel the wind strike you out of nowhere from right in front of you from this direction. Oh, I'm on GM layer. You won't even see that ping. Sorry. How about I do this? Right there, from that direction. You feel yourself getting slammed
Okay.
with this air.
Ooh.
So 9 points of bludgeoning damage. And again.
Actually, my AC is 21.
All right, so you.
Haha!
Okay, but the second one does hit you. 14
Yeah.
points.
Well, good thing you healed me, Trigby, because
And
otherwise I'd be.
and
Uh,
all right, Kirill, you same thing. You feel something from this direction slamming into you.
Ow. Miss.
All right, that's it for them. Indon's in the room and he's freaking out, seeing you guys basically getting pummeled by who knows what. He goes to grab for his bow, and then he looks at his little stubby hand where he tried to grab his bow and it's gone. And he starts freaking out. And he's like, "What? I don't even know what Indon has. I gotta look at his character sheet, guys."
a dagger, maybe, if he's lucky.
Let me see what Indon has.
Just stab at him with the bow. Grab an
Just hit him
arrow.
with the
just
bow.
stab him with an arrow.
What does he have?
Just throw the
Oh,
bow
he
at
has a
him.
rapier. He does have a rapier.
Okay.
Unfortunately, can he reach anybody? All right, difficult terrain.
He's even better than you
He's
thought
going
he
to try to
was.
squeeze in between Baron and Trigby. I'm going to leave him where he is, but he's trying to fit in between you guys, basically. And he's going to try to stab in the general area here where he saw something slamming into you, Baron. And let's see
Yep.
here. He hasn't used his rapier in so long. And unfortunately, he only gets one attack. And he missed badly. He needs food badly. Okay, that's Indon's turn. Usul!
Okay.
Commotion
I'm
on
going
there.
to, I'm going to reach into my bag of tricks and throw a couple of animals in there to see if I can't help out a little bit.
How many times can you use that?
I have,
Three
I think it has three
Char-
charges for a day. Yeah.
3 charges.
Okay, so this will be a third one then, right?
I've not used
Well,
any.
you had a tiger in the last fight.
You did have a tiger.
Oh, I did. You're right. I
I thought you had an
apologize.
ape.
Okay.
It
So
just-
I thought you had an
maybe-
ape somewhere else, but I could be wrong. Go.
No, he didn't get an ape. You said something about it, a tiger being better than an ape.
Okay, maybe that's what it was. All right, so go ahead.
I guess one in the past.
yeah.
Ape was in the playtest.
So I'm going to go ahead and throw those in there and see if I can't give some assistance without actually endangering myself. Two giant weasels.
No, not two of them, just one of them, right? Or did you do it twice?
I did twice.
I
Twice,
see.
yeah.
I just saw the last one. How convenient. Two giant weasels. Okay, let me find those critters in my handy dandy enemies bag. Giant weasel. They're going to be under G, they're going to be under W. Let's see here. Giant weasel. I wonder if they really are giant, or if they're just like the size of a dog.
I think they're size
Yeah.
medium.
Yeah, like
I
the size of a
think.
dog. So,
Maybe.
FDR, go ahead and put them wherever you want. Two little ferrets.
Picks and packs.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
have
God,
Control,
control.
control level. Okay, let me fix that real quick. So gets that one. And the other one. There you go. Now you should have access to them now.
How do I get them in
I'll
that
move
room
them
there?
for you.
Okay.
Can you put them right on top of each other, or you want to move the other one first? Oh, can you even see them in there?
I can
Okay.
see them in there now, but yeah, I'll send them in there, and if they can discern where they need to be, then my command is to attack the invisible things.
Okay, seeing as how they weren't in there,
Yeah, how much sense does that
yeah,
make?
since they weren't in here, they didn't see anything. They're gonna walk in, just kind of look around, and invisible things. What is that?
Fair enough.
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna stack them on top of each other if you're okay with that in this room, and you can do what you want with them.
that's fine. Yep. And that should be the end of my turn.
Okay. All right, Corin.
Alright, well, I had so much success last time against air, I suppose. I mean, I think it's air. That I will attack air again.
And let's see it.
Jesus.
Yep, I'm coming back as a monk.
I think we're all coming back as monks.
Multi-classes monk, I'm telling you.
The whole party just runs and stomps every boss.
Hold on 1 second, guys.
We just all stunning strike and do all sorts of shit and win. Just win.
All right, hold on, guys. I do something else on the down low. All right, so Corin struck 3 more times. And what square did you attack? Sorry, got to ping where you attacked.
The one right to my left.
He said the one right to his left, the one he saw just pummeling me. I think.
Corin, you're green. I saw you click here, right? Where's the other spot?
Yeah, I mean, that's the last time I hit
That's
it.
where all
so,
3 your
I mean,
attacks
they're
went?
invisible. I don't really know.
So
Yep.
I'll give you a chance to change that, because your first strike, the 15, goes right here, and you feel it hit nothing. So you can change your location if you want for your second strike.
Alright, well then I'll switch it to here since
Okay.
I see Baron get hit.
And that one,
Get punched in the face by nothing.
that one does.
Hey, it
If
could have
you
been
put
a
your fist
been a
hit
gust of
something. Again, it's just odd how like the air seems thicker right there, but your fist does find something there. You feel it kind of slam into something as the air swirls around. You gonna put your third punch there too?
Yes, sir.
Right, so both your first, second, and third punch both hit something there. You see the wind kind of dissipate around your fist as you slam into it.
Alright, I kind of say there's something's here now. It moved.
That it for you, Corn? Okay.
Yep.
All right, Baron.
Well, I can't see anything, but I guess I attack the thing that just hit me, so it's probably... So I'm attacking that square, where it came from. Let's see if I actually hit anything.
If there's something there, maybe.
At disadvantage, yep. Both of those still hit.
Damn.
Oh!
You feel your axe kind of slam into something twice, almost like the air kind of, you can feel it kind of scraping on something. And you see the wind kind of howl around your axe a little bit and move all around, but you do some damage here. Was that 23?
Yes. 23.
Is that it for you?
I have no second wind or action surge, so yes. That is the end.
All right, Kiro's up next.
No, it is the end, because I can't even see what I'm doing. I can try and trip whatever it is with my bonus action, but, I think I'd have to try to be able to see it to even trip anything.
Hold on, guys. Got something else I'm doing here on the side, so apologize.
So, Tegan's dead? Not dead.
Tegan's unconscious.
And I swung over top of you and nothing happened. So I'm going to swing twice. At Corn.
You're just gonna hit one of us in the head.
I probably deserved it.
Does a 22 hit you, Corn?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so when it hits you, it's going to become a Divine Smite. And hold on. At level... Hold on.
Muriel, what's...
Hold on. Yeah, I can do it. I have one level 1 spell, or level 2 spell left. So that's going to be... let me go back to the other sheet. Plus 2d8 radiant, so it's going to be plus 3d8 radiant.
What do you...
Does that kill you?
Oh, shit.
It doesn't kill me, it takes me down.
Takes you down.
Shit just got real, guys.
Right, now we gotta fucking kill Kirill.
Do me a favor, Corn. Turn yourself upside down so I don't get confused on you being unconscious. All right, Kirill. Is that it for your action?
Yeah, he's just gonna face off against Trigv next to him, and that is it. That's what Kirill's doing.
All right, Tegan.
What the shit?
Oh, Tegan!
Tegan no longer gets the +4 advantage to his saves.
Oh, shit. Good freaking timing. All right, Tegan, go ahead and roll from the lingering injury table.
What is that? A
You're gonna
D20?
have quadriplegic before this this campaign's over.
He's gonna lose a leg.
You see it, Tegan?
Oh
No.
wow, he's
Go
19.
back and look at it. Let me pull up the. So you rolled a 19.
Yep.
On my.
No,
Let
19.
me see if I can copy this and put it in here. No, it won't let me copy it. Or will it? Let me see here. Oh, yeah, it will. Just got to back out all this stuff. You get a minor scar since you rolled so high.
Oh,
Does
that's
any
not that
adverse
bad.
effect? Magical healing 6th level or higher removes a scar, and I'll let you kind of role play or flavor that however you wish. If you ever
If
yeah,
I
if you ever come back
survive.
to life.
We're so dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so Ryber.
So Ryber's gonna come down here, and he's gonna swing at Usul, if you wouldn't mind, Brian.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh shit.
Oh god. We're so dead. We should have rested.
I was looking for a place to rest.
Well, you found it.
Should have just sat down
Well,
where we
you found a
were.
very nice spot to rest, right there on the floor.
Yeah.
And Ryber can't hit shit. So,
Jesus fucking Christ.
all right, Trixie, you saw your former friend there, Kiriel, just kind of turn and basically put Quarren to the ground, while your other friend's lying dead there. What would you like to do here?
Oh, gee. Guys, what's going on?
We don't know!
Is there like a pile of dirt or dust at my feet in this tomb?
No, you're in like an office or a study.
Yeah, but if you're just looking for a little pebble or there's gonna be dirt and these are mind flayers. They're not like cleaning ladies. So yeah, it's gonna have some dirt and minor rubble and stuff on the floor. Yeah.
Okay, I would like to pick up like a handful of dirt and just throw it into the air in front of me to see if it sticks to anything.
You gotta pick a location that you're throwing it to. Some 5-foot square somewhere. So go and ping wherever you're throwing it to.
Okay.
Nice one, Baron.
I guess that's the only character or square I can throw it to that's within 5 feet of me, where somebody's not occupied. So I'm gonna throw it that way.
I mean, you can put it in Kiriel's eyes considering he smacked the fuck out of Quarren.
I can,
The ever-living fuck out of him.
Alright, so that's your action? You're gonna throw some dust in that direction?
yeah, and hope that it sticks to something.
Alright, so you throw the dust over that section. Go and give me a perception check. And Baron, you can go and do this too.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was going to make a DC 12. Both of you, as he throws the dust, you can see it it doesn't really shadow anything, but you see the dust doesn't exactly like fall where it's supposed to be. It's not going to stick to anything, but you see it kind of rolling down off some kind of a shape there. Somewhat humanoid, but again, it's obviously translucent. And that counts as an action for you. Anything else for you, Trigby?
I would like to give bardic inspiration to Burn.
Burn. Baron, you get all. Who had the last one? Was it Quarren?
Baron.
Yeah, the last one was on Quarren.
Okay.
He died like a pig.
It's funny because I was a pig.
Okay.
Oh god, we're gonna die.
Let's see here.
Carol's gonna live. He'll be just fine.
1,
Just
2,
fine.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, when Tegan's ghost gets hold of him.
All right, Carol. So you just basically smashed down one of your former friends there, but unfortunately, this invisible thing doesn't give a shit, and you get 2 slams against you, Carol.
And they both miss.
All right, and this next one's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2 more coming at Baron from that same spot as before, where you saw the dust kind of go over top
Awesome.
of there.
That like inspiration won't matter much because oh no, I'm okay on the first. I'm okay on the second. Just barely.
These plate wearing bastards. All right, so that's them.
I'm not wearing plate. I'm wearing split.
And hold on a minute, I gotta switch to my GM layer here.
If I was wearing plate, I'd have a 22 AC.
Alrighty. Switch back here. Endon's up, right? Alright, so he's going to do second verse, same as the first. He saw, I'll rule it, let me roll perception for him.
One.
Yeah, he did okay on perception. He saw the dust kind of settle on his thing, so he'll again step up here in between you two somewhere and take a stab with his rapier. You guys can kind of smell something that smells like elf shit as Endon kind of sneaks up in between you guys.
Shit his pants.
Look at that. He hits him for a whopping 5 points.
You get sneak
that's
attack.
Right. He does get sneak attack. You looking for some help there, Baron?
He's looking for anything at this point.
No, I'm just trying to help out the guy with one hand. Just trying to make you feel better.
19 more.
Whoa.
Nice.
This is time.
Oh, rogue. Woo.
Back and forth between GM layers. Kind of takes a second. All right, so that's his turn. Usul.
Okay, my 2 giant weasels, because they're going to do what I told them to do, they're going to go after Curiel.
Because he's invisible.
Wait, can you see what I'm doing?
What's that?
You got Ryber in front of you, and I'm in a different room.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I
I'm
told
gonna
them.
rule that you can't really see what's going on
Okay.
in there unless you have some kind of like telepathy link or something with your weasels. Is that the case, or do you know?
Okay.
I think it does. I think they just like act like they're creatures unless he tells them to do something.
Okay, so what can I tell them to do?
What'd you originally send them in there for?
I told them to go in there and attack the invisible creatures that were attacking
Give
everybody.
me a perception check for each of them. Do you have access to their character sheets?
No, I
So
don't.
let me go in here. I'm gonna give you access because I'm trying to control several people here. Go in here. And now in future sessions, if you guys ever come across some more giant weasels, Usul will be able to play DM and take control of them. I gotta make sure you can see it too.
All right.
We're all gonna die here, to be honest. So
There you go. Now you should be able to see them. If you can't, let me know and I'll go ahead and direct them for you. Do you see them?
Did you put it in my character
There should be a
sheet?
character sheet under, I'm not sure how much you see. There's an enemy section, and then there'd be like another subfolder. Here, I'll do it. Okay,
I see
all
him.
right.
I see him.
You should probably move Curiel to that enemy section, eh?
Phew.
Okay, you just want me to perception?
Yes.
Is that what you
to
said?
See if they could notice the dust that got thrown over them. Yeah, it's just a DC 12. Do it twice since you have 2 of them.
Okay, and I do have that at advantage because of keen hearing and smell.
This is not hearing or smell. This is sight.
Oh, I guess
Sounds like
yeah, you're
you're
right.
It's a sight. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
smells like the color red.
Yeah, they both basically saw the same thing. How that dust got thrown up there, and they got a pretty good feeling there's something right there in that spot.
Okay. So they're both going to attack, and here they go.
And they're big. They're medium beasts.
Well,
Holy
at 25
shit,
probably
man.
hit.
A freaking weasel does 20. It's a 25. No, it's at disadvantage though. He knows,
So it's
he knows
only a
where
7.
to attack. He just can't see it. If that makes sense to you guys, it's still disadvantage because it's invisible.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I gotta switch to the GM layer and check his AC. Where you at, Mr. Invisible Guy? Nope, they both miss.
Okay.
Mr.
And that's it for them. So for me, I'm going to apologize to Ryber and tell him, hey, I'll bring you back if I can. But no time to play. No, I'm half dead. So
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ!
Jesus!
So that's a DC 15 con save.
Do it 15. Yeah.
Oh,
Are you doing
damn.
that, Kirill, or am I?
I don't know what his con is. I can't access his sheet.
Okay, I'll do it here. I thought I gave you access, but no worries.
I thought I did. I can't find out where it's supposed to be at, though. I don't see it anywhere.
If you shift double click on this token, if you have access, it'll open.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So that's probably a no.
Yep, that's a fail. That's 35 points of damage. Yep.
From 22, he's gone.
All right, so hold on, we're not done yet. All right, so he drops. I'm gonna put him upside down because he dropped. And then Usul, you see appearing right next to him one of these little guys.
I
that ain't right.
like that. That ain't right.
All right, Usul, that's it for your action.
That's all I got.
All right, Corn, give me a death save.
Yes, sir.
Lose a leg.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh,
Yeah, the one-leg monk, that'd be hilarious.
All right, Baron.
The peg-leg monk.
Well, I think from action, I'm going to drink a potion of healing.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Plus 2. Up by 8 hit points.
All right.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to do a thing.
do a thing.
Give me a whiz 10 before you do that, Baron.
I want to do it on Kirill.
You realize
doing it on
all creatures
Kirill.
in the path, which includes the
No.
little dudes, the two, and
Well,
Trigby.
Depending on what
and
you
me.
got, you could do a line and only get 2 of them.
I'm doing a 60-foot line, and I want to get Kirill. It'll get Trigby too, but we need Kirill to fall on his head.
I'm all right, Bart.
Sorry.
Give me a save, Kirill. DC 14 dex.
Yep, +4 on all
Same
saves.
thing for you, Trigby.
Oh,
Dex save. All right, so Trigby goes prone.
+4.
shit. That did nothing.
All right, Trigby, so you are prone as the ground beneath you erupts up into some kind of small earthquake and it knocks you on your butt.
Kirill just jumps, and the earthquake passes under him, and he lands stably.
Anything else, Baron?
Fuck. Run for my life? Can I do that?
You can always run. You got movement left.
Fuck! Well, he's the only one who's conscious in the room. He's not a fucking. I turn and look at Indon and say, "To the end," and then I just brandish my axe and get ready for whatever the hell happens. And I stand right there.
Hold on one second, guys. I'm doing something else here. All right, so you stay right there. You're not moving. You go grin and bear it, right?
Hmm?
All right.
The end.
Carol.
So Kirill's gonna use a bonus action to cast Divine Favor on himself.
Jeez.
And Trigvy's on the ground, so he's getting a sledgehammer to the head.
Oh, sorry, Trigby.
Ah. 1, and it's at
Yes.
advantage, yes?
Yes, it is.
And 2, and it's plus 1d4 on each of those. So I'll just roll 2d4. Did they both hit? Did the second one hit, or no?
If you're at advantage, yes. I haven't seen a 14.
Sorry.
Additional 5.
17 points.
Yeah.
Okay, is that it for you, Kirill?
Hold on 1 second. Yep, that is it.
Tegan, death save.
Try.
Come on, Keegan.
Oh! Tegan comes back to
Thanks the
life.
fuck up!
Nice.
Gets another little scar.
Ugh.
All right.
Wait,
So
he
I'm
gets
gonna rule
back
you
up?
get your
Yeah, natural 20 puts you 1 hit
yeah,
point.
and I'm gonna go ahead and rule you get an action, one action, Tegan, or a bonus action, one or the other.
Action.
Make the room explode. Take him with us.
Would love to, but I have no spells.
Oh, Jesus. If I was my backup character right now, we'd be fine, but I'm not.
You do anything, Tegan?
Figure what
Kind of caught me off guard on that one. I wasn't expecting to actually crit that.
That makes up for the one I gave you the other night, then I guess, huh?
Internal injuries.
Yeah, we won't go there.
Oh shit! I forgot all about that, Tegan.
bleeding on the inside.
You're supposed to be doing a con
Yeah.
save every single time, and so is Indon.
Every time I do an action, but I haven't
Oh,
done an
that's
action
right.
yet.
He hasn't got to do an action, no.
He never got a chance to attack. He just immediately got knocked down.
He just got...
So now he's like, I've got an action I can do, but I have to do a con save. I might die.
But the only thing I can do is attack Kirill with my sword. So let me
Have
do a
any-
con save first. I have no spell slots, dude.
You don't have any B shapes either?
No.
Okay,
Tegan
well,
attack.
well, yeah, me too.
This is ooh.
Ooh.
Shit.
And he'll whip out his sword, which I'm sure that's going to be a disadvantage and attack Kirill, so he'll probably miss. Yeah, he missed. Oh,
What a
wait a minute.
disadvantage?
11 misses.
Because I'm prone.
You got enough movement to get up.
He came alive. He didn't.
Okay,
stand
well,
up.
okay, I can stand up. Stand up and hit him.
You got me for a whole 7.
Nothing.
And if my plan had gone correctly, he would have been prone too, so you would have... Okay, yeah, no. It didn't.
Yeah.
It went poorly.
At least I hit. I mean,
Yeah.
I could have been a jerk and drank the potion in my pocket.
Would have.
Tried to live.
I still have one of those damn potions from the ship.
I don't remember those.
Oh.
Yeah, I
So-
can be gone.
I know what you mean. You could just...
All right.
All right, Ryber's up.
So, which is going to be the little dude?
Yeah, I don't think you have access to him, so I'll
And then,
take it from here, Kirill.
Nope, but he's doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll do
This
it.
little
All right.
guy right here that emerged, kind of popped into thin air as soon as Ryber went down. Let's see. All the other guys in the room. So he just sees Usul right there. Let me find his
That was
little
it.
character sheet. We're about to have some fun.
Oh, God.
I don't think that word means what you think it means.
I'm having a great time, guys.
Oh, yeah, me too. I'm just
Warren,
gonna
are you okay? I
die.
haven't heard you say anything in a while. Are you okay?
I'm ready for my secondary.
He's mourning the loss of Quarren, the
My cleric
badass.
is gonna come in here and save everyone's ass and balls. It's gonna be great.
Okay. Oh, shit. All right, so you see this little thing just crawl out of the top of Ryber's body, Usul, and come up right next to you. And you see him reach out with these little spider legs. Ooh, I'm assuming that hits you, correct?
That is correct,
And
yes.
then as he's clawing at you, you feel this sharp pain kind of searing into your brain. I need you to make me an intelligence check, please.
Check
Sorry,
or
yes,
save?
save. Thank you. Ah, very nice.
Shit. Good job.
As you feel the searing pain kind of reaching into your brain, like it's trying to, break through your skull, but somehow your resolve kind of fights through it, and you're able to fight off the whatever the potential effects were of that. Good for you.
Good. I'll tell you that. Not good.
Farum and the rest of the dwarves, they finally heard you, Usul, and they come running up.
All right.
And Farum steps right behind you, Usul. You see him. He's got a bow, doesn't he? Takes a step back with his bow. You see him raise his bow up, and the arrow's pointed right for your head, Usul. You did ask for him to help you, right?
Yeah. Again, I'm not sure that word means what you think it means, but
Where'd he go? I gotta get his freaking. Oh, there he is. Didn't have his character sheet open yet. I was gonna leave him out of the battle, but you called him in there, and he's gonna shoot. And it whizzes right by your head and sinks right into the intellect devourer.
all right.
Had to make you a little nervous there.
Alright.
Is he 2 attacks? Well, yes, he does. He'll fire a second one.
So yeah.
Damn.
Natural 20.
And he gets 7 freaking points out of that.
There were 2
Pretty
ones.
critical hit, but yeah, he hits it twice. You see the thing kind of twitching a little bit. Got a couple arrows sticking out of it, but it's still standing there in front of you, all over top of Ryber's dead body. All right, that's what you're
Doing
doing.
it
Rigby?
to
No, sorry, I accidentally clicked the
Okay.
wrong button.
It's your turn, Tricky.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to get
Just
up
after movement.
Sorry.
and I'm going to take my hammer and smash Kirill.
Swing, bada.
You know it.
Save us, new guy. Save us from this other guy.
Oh, that's
It's
Oh.
almost like you started swinging before you stood all the way up, Trigby. You stand up, and before you even get your second foot up, you start swinging, and you miss badly.
No, you bastard.
Anything else? You should have 2 attacks, right?
Yes. So then I'll take another swing at him.
Save us, new guy again.
You can do it.
that'll hit.
Right.
Is that advantage or disadvantage?
What's your
It's
Yeah, it's normal, isn't it?
regular, so
So why doesn't
Ooh,
why
you
isn't
got me.
damage in there?
It must not be.
it wasn't added to the.
Let me-
No,
Okay.
it hasn't been added to the.
All right, fix it.
Check's not on the
Yeah, I
side of
fixed
the
it.
sheet.
Go ahead and roll that again. We'll just use the weapon from that hit. But do it again, Trigby. It should show up. There you go. There you go.
3 damage. Solid
Eat shit,
hit.
asshole.
Yeah, that first one probably been like 10.
Uh,
It's shown up. All right, that's it for you, right, Triggery? Are you gonna try to move, or are you gonna stay there?
I'm gonna move, I guess, one there.
You gonna move where? All right, so as you move that direction, you
I swing.
Yeah, Kirill takes a swing, and you also bump into something like you can't quite get into that spot.
For 8
oh,
Fuck.
oh, plus a D4.
plus a D4. Yeah, hold on.
Wow, Baron's killing his own party. his reminders.
I mean, feel dishonest if I didn't remind you.
Ouch.
All right, Triggers, you're basically going to stay right there because you hit something right here and it kind of just pushes you back. Oh, you know what? You can go ahead, move there, but you can feel there's something else standing right there with you.
Excellent.
Got
All
the
right,
feeling.
so here we go again. Ooh, Teed's back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's got lots of choices. Oh shit! Sorry, Baron. You feel something hitting you from this direction. Where is he?
Ow. And I'm unconscious. First one takes me down.
All right, well,
Drop to my knees. Fall onto my and
Avenge me.
it's out.
all right. So that was on the first hit.
Say it. My final word. Fuck you.
All right, so
Nice.
the other one, well, he only has one choice because the guy's standing right there with him. All right, so Trigby, you're going to feel 2 more slams across your body.
Oop.
I'm assuming the
Bye, Trick B.
12 doesn't hit, but 22 does. 9
Ouch.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, and that knocks me down to -2.
Spin your character upside down.
Okay, Endon. He see.
How do I rotate my characters?
Click your character, and there's like a little blue square above it. Click it and drag, and you spin your character.
And he can play disco party with your character.
All right.
Woo!
Sewell's down too, isn't he?
That's a story about how my life got turned upside down, guys.
No, it was Baron that was down.
Usul is
No,
not
Sewell's
down.
fine. All right.
Hey, are you a prince?
No,
Yes, I am actually.
You quite fresh?
Not since entering this dungeon, no.
no, I knocked him down a little bit when he first came in here. Sorry, guys. I'm looking at Endon's thing to see if he has anything else that can try to help you guys because he's about to. Well, he already has shit his pants, but now it's just like a. It's just
Run.
It's just
Just
like a
fucking
river flowing
run.
down his trousers now. So he's gonna take
Come on, man. Have
he's
some
gonna step over the
dignity.
top of these weasels. He's gonna take one step at the door here, but
Can I swing at him? No, I
before
can't.
he
Can I?
leaves,
You already took it.
he's gonna shoot in this general direction over the top of where Kirill was.
What's he gonna shoot
He hopes he's shooting something.
with his one-handed?
With his
bow?
one hand.
That's right. Shit, he didn't shoot. Damn it.
He's holding the string with his teeth and the bow with his right hand.
Using
Damn
his
it.
feet.
Damn it. What am I gonna do with freaking Endon? Oh shit.
Everybody's gonna die.
He would probably just flat out run.
This is always that scary thing that's blocking the way out for him.
Oh
Hey, you
shit.
could take that out on his way
What
by.
a time for him not have his freaking bow. Yeah, he's scared shitless, guys.
Or his
See,
hand.
he kind of gives you like a crying sob as he's kind of running away and scared. But he'll run up here and try to stab this freaking thing with his rapier.
I said to the end, you bitch.
That's 12.
You're unconscious. He doesn't realize.
Ah, damn it. He reaches out with that rapier and the thing kind of jumps at the last second. Kind of just barely misses the big bulbous part of its whatever it is, and he misses. Usul.
Okay, my weasels are going to go on the attack. I'm assuming that they kind of know where, everybody else is.
Give me a perception, just one. Yeah, they can kind of tell where the other guys got hit from. So basically, I'm gonna rule this way. You saw them getting hit from this spot, and you saw another one get hit from this spot.
Okay. And then we're gonna tag team the one spot.
Okay, let's see it.
For whopping
21
9.
and 21. Hey.
I assume that
Yep,
hits.
it does. You said 9.
Total of
The
9.
second-
4
second
and
one
then
would be-
5.
Yeah.
Okay. So total 9, basically, what you're saying, right? Oops. I'm clicking on
Yep.
Corn's token. That won't do me very good. That one already has 0. Okay. They seem to find something there.
Okay, and then for myself, I'm going to poison spray that red-looking spider thing in front of me.
How far does poison
Gonna
spray
hit
go?
in down with that.
10 feet.
10 feet. Yes, it's gonna hit Indon.
Poor Indon.
I'll let you rethink that. There's
Never
a pretty good
liked
shot
him
chance
anyway.
this is going to hit Indon as well.
I never liked him anyway.
You say that about everybody you've almost hit.
Yeah, but then again, Indon just came barreling around the corner too.
All
So
right, so 17. Let me check these guys. I don't think they have. Nope, that's that guy. Wrong one. Where are they at? There they are. Yep, that does it. So you spray the guy with some acid, and you pretty much dissolve him where he stands. And unfortunately, that also hits Indon, and he melts away. All right, I'll get rid of that. I'll chain him upside down. You took out Indon with that same one. Anything else, Usul?
No, I think that's it for me.
All right, Corn, death save.
Alrighty. Phew.
Is
That.
that 2 for you? Okay.
Successes.
It's 2 successes, yeah.
All right,
Going
Baron.
well.
What happened? to
Corn
the third-
might die awake, guys.
Okay. Well, get ready for a natural 1.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Roll.
Ball scar.
Okay. Yes?
Quick question.
Just keep jinxing ourselves so that we don't fuck up.
Quick question.
Yep.
Quick question. What happens when they succeed on the third
They
death save?
basically become stable. They don't pop up, but they become stable.
Okay, they don't pop up. All right. Oh, I'm gonna hit
Roll a d4 to determine how many hours you are unconscious for.
Sweet. I'm gonna punt Tegan now.
Tegan.
well,
Does that hit?
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah. Plus 1d4. Blah blah blah. You're down.
That patient man.
Jeez.
I was
Is
remember
that-
when Kirill was on our side. That was pretty cool.
remember last session you were like, just let him die. Just let him die. You probably should have just let me die.
Yeah, probably should have.
All right. So going past from that, is Indon? Indon's down, is
You
he?
still got the 2 weasels in front of you. That's the only people left other than those invisible things.
There are weasels. They're going. "Rrr."
And the weasels
So
are
like
sitting
this-
there attacking the little invisible dude. So let me do a little measurement here. Yeah, I'm coasting up the hallway.
Okay. The weasels will get a opportunity attack.
Those weasels. I hope those weasels knock you the
Hold on.
fuck out.
Or wait, from here, can I shut the door?
it'll take an action to shut the door.
And I use my attack. All right. Okay, so weasels are still taking that. I'm gonna. Weasels are busy. No, I'm just gonna. Hold on. It's an action to use a potion. It's an action to do that. It's an action. Oh, come on. Fine. That's fine. All right,
Action to do basically everything for a paladin.
yeah, I will just.
Oh, you're not going to attack the weasels? I'm surprised.
Not gonna attack. Oh, I have the extra attack. Fine. I'll attack the weasel.
Is that a euphemism?
Yes.
He's gonna smack a weasel.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Only 5, though.
Oh, hey, 9.
How much those things have?
Probably kills one of them.
That
But I'm
That
checking.
takes a weasel out.
One weasel
Get 'em off
down.
the side there. Shit. Death and destruction lies all around Kirill. Anything else, Kirill?
No, he's gonna be right there.
Okay. All right, Tegan. Another death save.
Gee, again. At least I got to reset them all.
Oh,
There you
Tegan!
go. See, bright side.
Oh!
Oh!
An injury.
Hold on.
Pick a leg. Pick a
Oh my
leg.
god.
Oh!
Like...
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Tegan. This is pretty hilarious. All right, so Tegan, I want you to roll me a D4 or D6, doesn't matter. If you get odd, it's a foot. If you get even, it's a leg. Okay, so you lost a foot. Oh shit, Tegan.
Left or right?
Oh, and who did that death blow? Was it Kirill?
Kirill.
Crushed her foot, and it just kind of hanging off by a piece of tendon. Oh, jeez. Oh man, Ryber.
Well, I have bloodroot. I can get it fixed if I can ever wake up.
Like it's right next to you too. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Okay, Ryber's dead, so I'm gonna get rid of him.
Just there.
Tharum. He can't see shit. All he sees is a bunch of dead people in front of him, and Usul standing in his way.
Looks
So
promising.
he'll just stand behind Usul with a bow ready to attack anything that looks threatening coming at them. Same thing with Fuha. All he has is a melee weapon, and Usul's in the way. So I'll tell you what, he'll, you know what? Screw it. He's not doing too good. He's going to stay right there. Trigby.
I guess he could throw his
Yes,
short sword, but
Oh shit! Sorry, I accidentally closed roll 20. But all I do is roll a death
Can we do it
save.
for you? Are you? Okay.
Yes, please.
Trigby.
Careful about
Yeah,
that.
last time I did that for Tiki, he got a 1. But here we go.
10.
Okay, one success. I'll mark it as a success in your sheet, Trigby.
Thank you.
A 10, that'd be a 1 with a 0 after it. So he still rolled a 1.
Okay.
I see a pattern here.
This is a reverse grading system. Okay.
Invisible guys. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only have 2 targets. Switch to this layer. Much to, I guess, maybe Tegan's chagrin, but the rest of the party's liking. Kira goes over to the corner over here, and no one sees it except for the weasel. But he's going to get slammed a couple times.
Oh, yes.
Curious?
Kira gets
Yes.
slammed.
If I die, my last words.
So,
He had it coming.
so Kirill goes
Kirill-
down, and when Kirill goes down,
We all learn death.
We died at least.
Kirill goes down from the first one. So does the other
Yep,
thing?
I'm going to grab one. Gotta switch layers.
The weasel.
So,
So
You guys are getting robot on me. Am I getting robot?
Weasel dies. Yeah, you got
Yeah.
robot a little bit.
I can't see the map. Is that being unconscious or?
Where?
You're probably scrolled up at the top of the map.
Here, let me shift click.
Use the little scroll bar to zoom all the way out, and when you load in, you're at the top map. This room is all the way at the bottom.
Thanks.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Did I drop? Do you guys see the intellect devour? Or did I put it in the GM layer?
I see him.
Okay. All right. All right. So
I
as
see it.
Teague drops, again, no one sees this except for the weasel.
Except, is the weasel's gonna die too?
Yeah,
isn't he?
he's about to get attacked next by the other one.
No, that second slam. I'm saying the first one killed
Oh.
Curiel. What, the second slam also hits
No,
Curiel?
they
Or
do
no?
make both attacks on the same one.
Oh, gotcha.
And first one, I'm assuming 8 misses, little weasel.
8
20
misses the
doesn't,
weasel.
though, I'm assuming.
20 pops the weasel.
All right, so
Pop
only
goes
one
the
living thing
weasel.
left in that room, but nobody knows it. All right, Indon, where's he at? Oh yeah, he's dead. Death save. Death saves all around. Oh,
Lose his other hand.
stuff from last time. Okay, success for him. Usul.
Okay, what am I exactly seeing in this room?
You can see from here, you can see a few dead bodies. You'll probably be able to see the weasel's dead. You'll see Corn lying here on the floor dead. I'm going to say that's all you can see through the doorway, other than the dead Intellect Devourer, the dead Indon, and dead Riber in front of you.
Okay. All right, I'm going to cast a moonbeam directly on the doorway with the intent of trapping whatever is in there from getting out.
Okay, go ahead and draw it there if you
So-
want.
Is that going to cook Indon?
Yeah, keep it.
I never liked him anyways.
And it'll damage Curiel too, won't it?
Wait, say again?
Yeah, that's going to damage Indon. Yeah,
Everyone within 5
feet.
feet of it, so it's Indon and
I'd say it hits inside the room.
the doorway.
That's what I heard him say. He's going to put it right there in the doorway, right?
Yep.
It's his blue square.
All right. So what's the he automatically fails. There's no rolling for that when you're unconscious. So that's another death fail for Indon. And technically,
And one for
you
Curiel.
guys don't know this, but technically, Kira's already dead.
Kira don't get no death saves. He's gone.
Shit. Right, Intellect Devourer.
Right.
It was in his head. He had no brain.
Yeah.
Usul, is that it for you?
Oh wow. Yeah, that's all I've got. That was my moonbeam, right? That's what I said? Yeah, moonbeam.
Not sure if that's enough there, Usul. You can do it. Maybe.
All right, Corn, death save. Nice.
3 successes, you lucky bugger.
Well, I'm stable
Roll a
at
D-
least,
Till the
and
moon
probably
roll a
gonna die
D4.
afterward.
See how long before you wake up, and just keep note of that. Okay, 4 hours.
Hours.
4 whole
Okay,
hours.
Baron, same for you. Death save. Nice. How many successes?
Better than the last one.
Is that 2 or 3 successes for you? Okay.
Oh, that's 2 successes. That's only 2. I was awake for another round after Quarren went down.
And then
I'll
what
give
happened?
You control of this token here. You can
Yeah.
do whatever you want, and just let me know what you want to do, and I'll roll the attack for them. I'm not sure if you even know how they attack.
Okay, so here's my thing. It wasn't only dead. It could still take over unconscious people, couldn't it?
Oh, that's what they do.
They have to have at least one hit point.
Damn. I was about to become a monk. It was going to be great.
No, they have to have at least one hit point or for that to work. Because anything that has 0 hit points, that's how it got
Okay.
expelled from you, basically.
That's how it got expelled. Yeah. So to pass by the moonbeam, it has to make a dex save.
I don't think there is a save for that. You just, if you go through it, you got to make whatever the con save, whatever it is for the moonbeam.
Oh, it's a con save.
Save,
Okay.
yeah.
What's the con of this guy?
Would it?
Not great, as far as I remember.
It's 8.
What are you asking?
What's the con on this guy?
Oh, 1 second. Say the con of 13, so I got a plus
looking it
1.
up, looking.
It's a +1. And you want to whisper me his HP?
Okay, 1 second.
His HP and his movement.
Okay, where is it? There it is. Did you get that?
Yep. All right, so yeah, he's
Hold on,
gonna
before
try
you
and
move
take
there.
over.
It's going to be difficult terrain every time you try to pass over one of those dead bodies.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
that's gonna be 10, 15, 25, 30,
Yep.
35 if you can count. He's stopped there, and he's gonna try and get inside
Well, he's got to
Crystal's
attack
brain.
first. But before he
Yeah,
does that,
but you have to do
before
that.
he does that, he gets an opportunity attack from
Roll
one of these
the-
bad guys in here. They don't give a shit who's in here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
damn. Almost. You got access to him. You can move him if you want.
so that's unfortunate because he's gonna die. Whether he makes a save or not, he takes half damage. He dies in the moonbeam.
Oh, yep. That's right.
I say, unless you could attack the invisible guys, but I don't know how that works with them because you
Right.
told me before. I was like, I don't think that
No,
works
you'd
with them,
have
does
to-
it?
No. I didn't. They don't
Because
have a
they're
body.
playing. Yeah, that's what I thought. Exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, he's scuttling away to escape, but he actually no. Can he call for reinforcements?
Can he call for reinforcements?
Can he send out like
Let
a
me
telepathic
see what his
summons?
range is.
Just
I
turn
don't
'em
know what
upside-
his abilities are.
Just turn them upside down.
Okay. 1 second. I got to do a quick little bit of investigation here.
I guess technically they
You're not in
have
the GM
telepathy.
layer. You're not in the GM layer right now,
Oh.
Brian. We can see what you're doing.
You didn't
Or
see anything.
Not that it really matters. In this room I'm in's
Well,
dead.
unfortunately, Kirill, you
We're
can
dying.
call for reinforcements. Yes, you can call for reinforcements, but I'll take your action.
All right, this one's just gonna call for reinforcements, and it's at all of 1 HP. It's almost it.
Alrighty then. Oh, so, but you're gonna move, right?
Yeah, I was gonna move. That's what is the opportunity attack, and he's gonna die in the sunlight, moonbeam.
Yeah. So if you would have tried to move out, he would have hit you, and you would already been within 5 feet of that moonbeam. Unfortunately,
So no call for reinforcements.
because you're basically dead.
All right, he did.
Uh,
Does he get a death save?
moment of silence
EED.
for Kirill / the betrayer, the intellect devourer, the guy with no brain.
The betrayer.
I never liked them anyways.
Oh, come on. You liked it when I was on your side.
All right, Tegan, death save.
Oh my god.
Tegan.
Lose the other leg!
Tegan. You're gonna like
leg.
I really
Go
don't
on.
want to lose you, but holy crap, there's not going to be much of you left.
He's gonna become like a wooden doll.
Pinocchio.
Good thing you found that root bush.
Yeah, how's that gonna work?
Is he already
Yeah, this
dead?
is assuming he lives. This is what he'll get. Max hit point reduced for 1 for every 24 hours.
Okay.
Holy shit, Tegan.
Your maximum hit points 8 drop 0, or no, it's just hit points.
Okay, so make note of that one, Tegan. How many death saves have you failed now, Tegan? Is that 2 in a row?
2. That's 2 in a row.
If you fail the third one, did you die?
Yes.
You die.
Well, it's been nice playing with
All
you.
right, so Tharum, he's still standing here behind Usul. All he sees is dead people up there. And you know what? He's going to say to hell with you, Usul. He's going to push past you. And I'm going to assume that he had a healing potion. And let's see, who does he want to heal? Shit, he can't get anywhere near that freaking moonbeam.
And if he heals Indon, the moment Indon's turn starts, he gets
All right,
fried.
So screw that. He's going to grab Indon and pull him back. I'm going to pull him 5 feet.
Difficult terrain both ways. Plus pulling
Yeah, that's what I'm
Indon.
saying. So I can pull him back. That just basically out of the reach of this freaking moonbeam right there. And he's going to kind of
wake up.
slap you up the back of the head, Usul. He's like, what are you doing, man? We got to save them. And that's his turn. Trigby, death save.
Oh boy.
Very nice.
Ooh, there you go. Trigby's new party leader. He's gonna be dead.
Okay, so these guys are up. Who's in the room? Everybody's dead. Okay. Do this.
This is our plan the whole time. Make you go through the moonbeam. Ha 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 ha.
Huh.
Oh, this is bad. I can't even see where my guy is. Where is it? Oh, he's right there.
We're gonna die.
Not the festering moon part.
All right. Their turner's done. Indon, death save. See if you lose another leg or something to match Tegan. Nope, another success. Usul. Kind of last man
Okay.
standing.
Well, I'm gonna yell at Fuha and Tharum to move up and tell them that I'll move the moonbeam when they get up there. But for now, I'll go ahead and grab Indon and drag him back some more. And I think I've got a. Oh boy.
You're just right now. You're like, is Indon worth it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I could give him a healing potion, or I could just use it
You
myself.
never like him that much anyway, right?
Right, yeah.
Just take one of his healing potions and drink it while he's dying there on the ground.
Does he have healing potions?
I think every
You're
time he
seriously-
came up, you guys always took it from him. He never kept any. Let me check his character sheet. No, he doesn't have any, because every time it came up, you guys all took them. No one wanted to give their guide a healing potion.
Okay. Well, I will give him one of my
you
healing
dragging him
potions.
back?
So,
Okay.
I
I'm
am.
back.
Yeah.
All right, so you gonna roll it? Or you gonna me too?
Go ahead. I don't have it on my sheet, so it'll be easier if you do it. Thank you.
All right, so Indon kind of gargles a little bit and see the breath come back into him again. His eyes open up, and he sees you standing in front of him, and he immediately just starts freaking cussing at you in Elvish. You obviously understand that because you're the one that freaking killed him. So he's kind of pissed off, but he's alive. All right, Corn, you're
Yep.
you're up.
He also
Turn
smells
yourself
funny.
90 degrees, so I know that you're not still making death saves, Corn. And Baron, death save for you. Yeah, Corn stepped out for a minute, didn't he?
3 successes.
Yep.
Turn yourself 9 degrees, so I know you're not making death saves anymore. And roll a d4 to see how soon you wake up. Yeah, you and Corn are like sleeping buddies there. All right.
Tegan, you mean?
Oh, did I
Was it
skip
Corn or-
somebody?
No, he's
Corn.
Corn.
That was Baron.
He's been
Nope.
failing.
Dead. Nothing for him to do. Tegan, death save. There you go.
Ooh!
So where are you at, Tegan? Two
Oh.
fails and 1 success?
2 fails, 1 success.
Oh, shite.
That's the room.
It'd be real
Right.
good if you had a paladin friend that gave you plus 40 or saves, eh?
That would have been.
Well, that'd be
It would
nice,
be.
but
Or tried to kill you.
I should have just drank the damn potion and left you all asses to fend for yourself.
I mean, it's like in the middle. It's like he's either trying to kill you, or it's never in the middle. He's trying to kill you, or he's your best friend.
Usually he's trying to kill us lately.
All right, go ahead.
I mean,
Usul,
I spent more sessions with him as trying to kill me than as a friend. Jeez.
that room is moving up. He's looking at you to drop the freaking moonbeam.
Okay. When do I have to wait for my
I thought
turn?
you said
or-
you're going to do it as a... No, because you did... What'd you do in your turn? You took an action to move him.
He said he was going to wait
Yeah, he
until
took his
moved
action
up
to kind of
and
move
dragged-
Indon back and give him his potion. So yeah, third.
Take an action to drop Moonbeam, or you just gone? Because some spells it does say you need to take an action to do it,
What's
but
it say?
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, but I ain't
No, I mean-
dropping it, so
It was con
I'm
save.
just moving it.
No, I'm saying, does it take an action to move
DC
it or not?
15 con save.
I think it's a
let,
bonus.
let me find it here.
And as the room walks by you, he basically tells you his plan is to run in there, grab somebody, and drag them out. Because he has no intention to.
It's an action to move it up to 60 feet
All right, so
in
he's
direction.
basically going to sit there and wait for the rest of his action for you to move that. Okay, and Fuhal will do the same thing. So both of them are going to rush in there when you move it, knock it out of the way, grab somebody, and drag them out. Okay. Trigvi, death save. Oh, Trigvi. That's a fail, and you're not aware of it.
Everybody
There's
loses a leg
lingering
today.
injury table.
Fine.
If you look on the, I don't know what your icons look like over the chat one. There's one that has like the dot dash, dot dash, dot dash. If you click on that and roll down towards the bottom, you'll see a section that says rollable tables. And one says lingering
Yeah, yeah.
injury.
So roll.
Yeah, roll for lingering injury. Oh, look at you. You got a cute little scar.
Oh, that's so. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Trigvi's over here missing an arm and a foot, and he's got a scar and missing part of a colon, and there was something else too, right, Tegan?
So I'm missing an arm, a foot. I have a scar. I have internal injuries
Yeah.
and a festering wound.
It's like that. It's like that joke about the lucky pig.
Oh, jeez. All right, who's next? Oh, yeah, those guys. Let's see.
Indon's alive.
Okay. And Don's turn. He's alive. Got a few hit points. He's standing back up. And, okay, I'm going to roll for this.
He's getting his bow out, realizing he doesn't have a hand.
I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this.
Running. Wasn't he trying to run away
He
last
was,
thing? Yeah,
but
he was. He was trying to
pretty
escape.
He's pissed off
'Cause
right
his-
now because Usul killed him. So I'm trying to figure out.
Or could we say his son, because he probably pissed himself as well as shit himself?
Usul may have killed him, but he also brought him back to life.
He's
I'm
conflicted.
just-
He's torn like an old sweater. All right, I'm rolling. Oh, shit.
He's gonna stab
He is.
you.
He's stabbing you because he's fucking pissed.
Oh,
He can hit.
19 hit you? That's
Yes.
9 points of piercing damage. And that's for freaking spraying me with poison, you son of a bitch. I never liked you anyway. That's his turn. Usul.
On so well.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move my my moonbeam down the hallway here,
Okay, you should be able to move it, right?
and yep, and allow the two dwarves there to get past and
Okay,
do what
let
they
me
want to
a
do.
quick math thing here. He was right there, so how far can he get? Wow, that's his full movement to get to right there. Shit, does he want to go in the room?
Who's
that? Was
that?
the room. That's where you started.
Because you had. Well, he was right
No,
there
that was part of his movement.
prior to that.
Right, he moved it there. He
Waited
moved there,
because I.
and he was holding the rest of his turn until you
I
moved the
see.
moonbeam. See what I'm saying? So this is basically.
Yep, I got it now.
So
Sorry.
he can move to right there, but he's not going to go in the room and then freaking stop. All right, so he'll move a little bit further, but he's not going in the room yet because he's scared shitless like the rest of you guys. He'll move next to the door. And Fuha will do the same. Their next turn is when they'll rush in there. Oh shit, the moonbeam. All right, I guess he's going to move on this side of the hallway. All right.
Damn it!
Oh,
You guys
sorry.
didn't read that. I didn't hit the /.
Yep. We'll see what happens. All right. Corin. You're alive. Hanging out, taking a nap. Baron's alive,
Sleeping
taking a
for
nap.
4 hours.
Yeah, I'm just
Real's
hanging here.
dead. Teagued. Oh, shit. 2 death saves? 2 death fails?
1
2
success.
fails, 1 success, and 1 success.
Woo! 2 for 2.
Go
Go
on
for
nail
it.
biters here. All right, the room's up. Okay, so I'm going to move these animals out of the way, just so I can see. Because the room obviously doesn't give a shit about these weasels.
Okay.
And we'll get that intellect devour out of here just so I can clean up this room a little bit. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6. Nope, 10. Roll a d10 to figure this out. He grabs Baron and he drags him difficult terrain. So I'm going to rule he can get him to right about here.
The room.
And Fuha comes inside here. And unfortunately, now those guys are back. $15 and a 20. And Fuha's AC is what? 16.
16 should be.
Hits him. Oh, shit. So I guess Usul and Indon and Thermal see that Fuha runs in there looking for somebody, and you see him get slammed by a couple of big gusts of air. He's still standing. He's going to come a little closer, and here we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who is he going to grab? 2, 3, 4, 5. He grabs Corn, and he drags him out just outside the door as well. Okay, so that's their turns. Trigby, another death save.
The ones that are bleeding the least.
Survey said.
Oh, damn! Oh, got like sympathy death saves over here for you guys. Festering wound. Okay, so just keep track of these 2 lingering injuries you've got here for future reference. Oh, damn.
Lost a limb
So how
yet.
many
You're
fails is
okay.
that for him?
That would be my second.
All right, these guys still in here. Nobody alive in the room. Indon. Oh yeah, that's me. Don't you guys love when I do that? Okay, so he looks up, sees guys being dragged out here. He's gonna come up here and assist and grab Baron and drag him out a little bit further. Can't get any further.
It'll say when he moves, does the Usul get an opportunity attack on him?
If he wants to, that's fine. Would you do that, Usul?
I didn't catch it. I'm sorry.
Take a step away and grab Baron and drag him the rest of the way. If you want to take an opportunity attack, you can.
No, I'm okay. Yeah, I was thinking about it though. I really was.
Just like slap him.
Hi, Usul.
Okay, I am going to use this opportunity to cast a heal on myself.
Never mind that you got an unconscious guy right next to you. Do it yourself. Okay.
Well, that's true.
I have a feeling your friends are going to remember some of this
Actually,
stuff.
like Baron, so yeah. No, I'm going to cure wounds on Baron.
Okay.
So
All right, go ahead and roll it, or you need me to? Oh, you did. Okay. All right, Baron, there you
Yep.
go. You're back up and with the living. Anything else, Usul?
no, I don't think I can move.
Okay.
They're still in the way over there, correct? I can't really
If you have
see.
enough movement, you can get up to
Um,
Corn and help drag him back out. Kind of like what I did with Endon. It's just difficult terrain to get through the room spot. It's up to you.
Yeah, no, I'm all right. Yeah, I'll just wait.
That's what I thought.
All right, Corn's still sleeping. Baron is awake. Baron, you back? He said be right back, so most.
Wait, did he heal himself or did he heal Baron?
I heal burn.
All right, so it was, which is it, 5 or 6 or both?
It must be. It's just
Okay, I think it
the
rolls
five.
advantage automatically.
So I think so. Yeah.
I'm gonna give Baron 5 points back. When he comes back, we'll let him take his turn. Just don't let me forget, guys. Kiriel is dead. Tigid. Here we go. Oh, Tigid!
Dun, dun, dun. Oh!
And it's a 1. Holy shit, Tigid.
Natural
Oh
one.
my
All
god.
right, so he
Doesn't
is
matter.
done unless
Doesn't
someone there can
matter.
figure out a way to bring him back from the dead. But just for shits and giggles, go and roll me another lingering injury there, Tigid. I just want to see how mutilated your body really is.
Okay.
Hey, wait. Paladin
Yeah,
can
Paladin
oh,
can.
wait.
Ooh. Sticky
Another
situation.
festering wound. Holy shit, man. Ah,
He did.
okay. Tharum, he got pulled up past him. He saw Fuhal get smashed a couple more times. Well, he's going to live dangerously. He's going to come in here. And the other one, let's see. Yep, they had them waiting for him. Okay, and his AC is...
Accurate.
And that one does hit him. First one does, the second one doesn't. And he's got to make a decision. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He grabs Tigid's body. You can't tell he's dead or not. And he'll drag him out.
There's just
Overcorn.
pieces of him laying everywhere.
All right. Drag him out to right there, I'll say.
There's just pieces of Tegan laying
Foot,
everywhere.
like foot falls off halfway across the room. His arm's already on the side.
Fuha will continue to drag Corn out of the doorway. Get him up to here. And then he'll have enough movement to maybe step up.
Hell.
Just on the other side of Corn. That's as far as he can get. Trigby.
All right, natural 20,
I
guys.
don't know if that'd be good news or bad news.
Well, that's my third success, so I'm
Oh,
stabilized.
okay, yeah, but you're not conscious. Now you roll a d4 to see how soon you wake up.
No.
Or 4.
You guys are tired. Really tired. So those guys.
Better tired than dead.
I'm assuming you are ever going to wake up
All right,
again.
so Indon.
I hope there's hot nurses when I wake up.
All right. So Indon he's got one arm, he's got one hand, he's got 6 hit points. He's pissed off with Usul.
Did he pick up a festering wound too?
Yeah, he's supposed to be internal injury.
No, he picked up 2 scars.
Indon's got internal injury.
Yeah, internal injury, but he picked up 2 scars.
All right, so Usul, Indon's going to beg you to use one of those charges on that staff of cure wounds so he can go in there and drag the rest of the dead bodies out. And he'll throw in a few elvish curse words in there as well. Not so flattering of yourself.
Now on the when we had left the last game, I said I was going to use some charges from the staff.
Yeah.
Did those ever get picked?
If no one ever actually responded to you with that, then I'd say no.
Okay, then I have 4 chargers left from that staff, and yeah, I can smack Indon in the back of the head with the staff. And
You know, smack him or yeah.
1 point of damage and gets healed.
He drops dead and he's revived again. All right, so go ahead if you're going to. On your next turn, you'll get to do that. And he's basically saving his action after you do that to run in there and try to grab somebody. All right, Usul, your turn. I'm assuming that's what you're going to do. Yep, 11 points.
Body.
Just whether he survives this, we'll see. Let me verify his movement, how much he's got here. Shit. He'll get in there, and that's it. All right, he's going to do like what Tharum and Fuha did before. Going to move up here next to the door, but not go in. That's outside the door. And wait for his next turn. Quarren's still taking a nap. Baron's alive.
Hey. I'm awake. I don't know what happened. I just wake up in this room. What the fuck? I sit up and look at Usul and say, what is going on?
Usul doesn't know though because he's been stuck out in this room the whole time.
Usul, you going to answer him?
Yep, bad things are happening. It's still going on. Just chill. We'll figure it out here.
Ugh, fuck. I drink another healing potion. And I have none left. That is it.
You didn't pick up the lingering wounds, did you? The festering wound?
I cannot keep track of who else got what anymore. There's a way too many that were rolled this time.
I got a 16, a 16, a 17, and a 12 for my death saving throws.
You're
So it was
fine.
3 successes in a row.
Yeah, but someone revived you, right? Yeah. Okay,
I
that's
I'm
fine.
awake. So chugging a healing potion, my last
Go ahead and
one.
roll it. Let me roll it for you. You got it.
Oh,
6 hit points. Whoa.
That's an action to do that. Anything else you want to do there, Baron?
Stand up. And I am done. I do not go anywhere.
All right, Kirill's dead. Tegid is dead.
It's also
Room.
dead.
Oh, shit. Is he going to be the brave soul? Takes one for the team. Here he goes. Let me roll this. And this one.
Let's just get the fuck out of
This
here.
really sucks, guys. Because I know what could happen here. But trying to stay in character. Holy shit, they both miss him. So Tharum almost like expects it when he runs in there. And this wind's flying. You see him kind of dancing around a little bit. And who's he going to grab? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he didn't see Kirill attack you guys. He grabs Kirill and drags him out.
Hooray!
There's like a pile of dead bodies here. I'm putting Kirill down here, not in the moonbeam, but just because I can't put everybody there. He's basically setting up.
I mean, he's dead anyway. Doesn't matter.
It's the Hall of Death.
Fuha, he's going to do the same thing. And gets one of these. And misses him, and one more of those.
Nope, that misses him too.
Grabbing Trigby and drag him out here with the rest of the morgue in the hallway. That's probably a bit further than I can get him, but we're running out of room up here. So it's basically a big collection of dead bodies in this little spot by the doorway right here.
Hey, I'm not dead. I'm
You're
just
just
not
sleeping.
quite living.
All right, so just out of character. Anybody else plan on going in that room again?
No.
He gets ghosted over there getting root.
So close, Tegan. So close.
At least he found it.
For this session, the initiative roll is order. Initiative order is over. There will be no more attacking unless someone decides they want to go in that room. Then I'll roll to see what happens there.
If we move the bodies out of the way, I can move that moonbeam back in
All right,
there.
so I'll roll that. Yeah, that happens. So go ahead and move your dead bodies out here, guys. I'll let you move your dead bodies if you're dead. Some are out here.
Thanks.
But we'll drag them all back up here. I'll move the ones that I think I have control over. All right, so now we're at like popcorn initiative. Whatever you guys, this is your chance to figure out what you want to do here.
I'm hacking at blood still.
Oh, someone's still making death saves?
I'm not making death saves. I just have 0 HP still.
All right, just so I'm clear, no one's making death saves, right? Everyone's either conscious or just sleeping it off until they wake up, correct? Or dead.
We're dead.
Correct.
I do, Sewell. You move that moonbeam back. Got a Trigby, move yourself out here with the rest of the unconscious bodies. What would you like to do here, guys? Those of you that are actually up and breathing.
Traitor face.
I've got 3 more charges, so
You should try to bring Kirill back.
Fuha. Kirill's dead.
Try to
4
bring Kirill
age
back.
HP.
I think there's too many dead bodies in the unconscious room. It's not letting me put my guy in there.
Yeah, let me do it for you.
In the unconscious room? What do you mean?
Quarren. Yep.
All right, stop moving for a second, Trigby. I'll grab him and put him in there. I think you have to take the actual path to get through there, but you should be able to.
Yeah, actually, you can't go through the walls. You have to go down and through the door.
There you go.
Oh.
Because if you drag your character over other areas, it highlights them and lights them up. So if there's stuff in between the walls, or if there's like it was a
Got
higher
it.
path or anything like that, you'd be able to see it.
Got
All right,
it.
Kirill, so you want to share with everybody why you betrayed everybody?
Yeah, I suppose I'll let you know. So
Everything
this is my last session. Unfortunately, you guys weren't supposed to suffer so miserably. Dear God, like that was pathetic. I don't know what you guys do normally in your adventure lives, but I'm going away for work to the Middle East for the next 6 months. I won't be back till like October. So the options were to either fade off into the sunset or go out swinging. I chose go out swinging, but because the mind player got me, I was swinging against you guys.
Well, good luck.
Man.
Yeah, best of luck, and it's been great playing with you.
Oh yeah, I'll be
Yeah,
I'll be
it's been a
back.
great time, man.
Yeah, I do plan on coming back in October, but like I said, it's easier to probably start a new character. It might even be a new campaign by then, judging by the way this is going right now.
And just I want to defend Kirill a little bit, because when we talked about this, about how he wanted to go out, I said, technically I could say you're already dead and you got the intellect devour in your head, and I told him about what all potential other things could happen in this next session here. And I told him, I said, well, they got these invisible stalkers they're supposed to attack, but I didn't think they were that tough. But I also didn't think you guys are going to go run in there before you even healed yourselves. Run there with like 6 hit points and.
We were all on like 10 and below hit points. Well, I had
don't know how many
12.
hit points Tegan had, but it was like, holy shit. Yeah, this is not
23.
Kiro had 35.
I was looking for a room with a door for us to hold up in,
Yeah, same
so we
here.
didn't get ambushed.
I was honestly just waiting for an opportunity. I was like, there's a few different places something could have come up, and I was like, whenever something comes up.
So I think Kiro was actually contemplating not attacking you guys there for a while because he and I were whispering back and forth, and I was telling him, I said, well, Riber's going to attack soon. He's like, really? You're going to do it now? I'm like, whatever, it's up to you. So again, it's I appreciate you guys. Hope no one got pissed off about that, but I just want to share that with you guys what's going on with Kiro. And Kiro, yeah, I've already told you before, it's been awesome playing with you, man. We definitely have a spot coming back for you if we're still playing, which at this rate, I'm sure we probably will be. Yeah.
With a new party. Half.
Whole new party.
All right, so back to
Yeah, man, that was great playing with you,
sorry,
man.
go ahead.
I was just saying it was great playing with him.
I've had a good time
His
playing.
role
I guess
playing was great.
you made my first
Awesome.
Roll20 experience, my first D&D experience
Yeah,
real
we had
fun.
some really good times with you.
Oh,
Kiro.
it's been
There's
great, man.
Several things you've done in this campaign that I don't remember for a while. I mean, the whole pig thing and the perception rolls, just everything was just really good with your character. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, someone needs to take care of my rock collection. I think I still have one in the shape of, was it Corin's head?
Something like that.
Destroy it.
All right, guys. So back to the game. What are you guys doing here? So Usul, you're gonna try to heal somebody. Is that correct? If you give me a Wiz 10 check, you'll be able to maybe
there's
determine who else might have healing powers out of this group. If that'll help make your decision easier, I don't know.
Shit, well, we could just sit down and rest, or we could get the fuck out of here. A short rest at
So who
least.
else has healing, I guess, powers or spells? I don't know what Trigby does.
That would be the paladin.
I have one healing spell and I have 2 healing
Okay.
potions.
So Usul, use that information as you will. You can choose to use one of your charges. That was
Yeah,
Trigby.
who is that?
The one laying on the ground, redhead.
Okay. Well, I'm going
Might
to
be
get
Irish.
Quarren and Trigby anyhow as they were down. And so I'll roll that hero.
Unless I use Dimension Door to escape really quickly.
Huzzah!
Bullets 500 feet straight upwards.
First thing Corin does the moment he stands up, rifles through Tegan's back, drinks a potion.
All right, so that's Tegan and Trigby there, I'm assuming.
Oh, and that.
Both you guys add your
Yeah.
points to yourself.
In that order.
You said Tegan? You meant
sorry. Yes,
Corin and
Corin
Trigby.
Yeah.
Tegan ain't coming
Yeah, that
back.
ain't gonna help Tegan at all.
Definitely.
And I'm going to go ahead and use the last one on myself and let Trigby go ahead and heal what he
The last
what
one
he
on your
can.
staff, meaning you got to roll a d20?
No, it was the one before last. I always keep one in reserve.
Nice.
I mean, I would say Corin could take him back and maybe get him resurrect the clerics of Vecna, but he's missing so many body parts that probably wouldn't work.
You'd have nothing left
Vecna?
to
Yeah, I mean,
give them.
I'm taking Tegan's body no matter what. Actually, I'm swinging him over my shoulder or whatever I need to do.
What about Kirill?
I haven't fought with you that long.
Oh!
All honesty, Corin.
I swing Tegan over my
You would've-
shoulder.
did you die before the fire came out of him? I'm not trying to remember if you even saw that.
Yeah,
no,
he-
we were both down for that.
But
And saw the
He went
devour come out of him.
down, and then Corin went down. That was the first person I hit, and it put him right down.
Yeah, last I remember, Kirill is just slaying everyone in our party. So.
Not everybody, just you.
And my wife actually got a big laugh on this though. All she could hear was, "What's going on?"
That was nice. So I'm going to rule that I'm assuming someone would have told Corn, I guess Antigua for that matter, that when Kira did go down, that that intellect devour kind of popped out next to him.
It's
Do you ever see us though?
I can't remember. Someone was in the room when he died because someone knocked him down. I can't remember. Was that the invisible guys that killed you?
No, Baron
Who's the
The stalkers killed him.
Killed him.
down. Indon and so Baron, Indon, and Trigvi were still up. And then I took out Trigvi, and then Baron got taken out by a stalker, and Indon tried to run and got acid faced, poison faced.
None of us saw the intellect devour come out of him. So as far as we know, Kirill just turned on us for no
That's
reason.
kind of sad.
Yeah, it's everyone.
We are not taking his body.
I'm taking Tiga's body to bury because I honor his fighting spirit and his memory and such.
Oh, he's missing a foot.
Hey man, you're still a badass even without that foot.
You saying this out loud, everybody, or are you keeping it to yourself?
No, I'll say it out loud if people are questioning why I'm grabbing his body.
Did you grab the foot?
Oh yeah. I stuffed
Wait,
that in my
no.
bag.
Yeah, are you going back to the room
So
to
the
get the
foot's back in the room.
Oh, then no.
We have Mage
I
Hand.
was right next to him. I'm not going back in that room.
So I have
Anybody have a spell that can like bring it from a distance, or
Leave the foot.
I can cast light
He's
on
already
it.
missing a hand, guys. He did, and he's dead. He doesn't care about a foot.
I say the important part is that we get the elfish way.
I'll change the mat so that he's like glowing in blue in the background.
All right, Usul.
Does anyone else need to get some health points? I have 1 health potion left.
Like everybody's up now, right? Nobody's unconscious.
I'm
Save.
injured. I'd like to rest, to be honest, if we could.
just sit down?
Yeah. There's that room back up to the north there
Yeah,
that had a door, but it does have that funny thing going on in the back. One of the dwarves pointed out.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what it is exactly. It's like
We have these benches and stuff. Why don't we just barricade it?
That'll work for me.
I should have been there at the start.
If you guys recall, before you guys, guess even started at last session, the survivors would have told you that they still believe there's more dwarves somewhere. They just don't know where, because they know there are more basically slaves that were working on the mines. Not that should influence you guys, to go look somewhere else, but so that's information.
Like the paladin's gone, so at this point it's more like
I mean, yeah, I need to rest before I even consider anything else.
That does bring up a good point. I'm assuming someone would have been totally heartless and not even tried to revive Curiel. Is that correct?
Oh, I didn't.
Well, I know
give
you
two
did
shits about him.
because he struck you. But I guess, yeah, you're alive now, so I guess you would share with everybody that he attacked you. So yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'd say
Or
he
attack
killed
him.
me and Tigid, and it was awful.
He's the reason Tegan's dead. So, what did I say? Burn the body
Well, who's
to
still also the
ashes?
reason why Indon died once too, but you don't see him, kicking him while he's down.
he did stab him.
Also the reason he came back to life.
Oh shit. Okay, so what do you guys got to do here?
I can't get mad at him. He's a wood elf.
All right, what are you guys doing here? What's the plan?
We need to find some place to take a rest, and I'm not sure where that is, whether it's one of these rooms off the big corridor or the big room that we're in, or if we go back up to the north where there's a door. But we need to figure that out.
Well, didn't you feel that breeze coming through the wall when you rolled the natural 20 against it?
I did, but it was just a wall.
But it seems to be that these gusts of winds were causing us problems, and they just seemed to slip through that wall.
I thought that was the southern room that had the wind. The one in the north just had that funny-looking stonework.
I thought it was the north room that had that. Maybe I'm wrong.
Started up in the north room, which is up there somewhere, wherever it was.
Breeze right here. I can't know if you guys can see that or not, but where I pinged, that's where you felt the breeze. Kind of go past you. Oh, and
maybe
I'm going to be whispering you something. You guys go ahead. I'm going to whisper something to you.
Okay.
maybe there's some healing potions or something up in that room that we could make up.
Yeah, I tried to look
The
at
alchemical
that.
room.
Yeah.
What was actually in there?
So then I'm all for barricading one of these rooms.
Just hanging out for a little while.
I'd
Yeah.
rather go somewhere we've been in and barricade that area.
All right.
We've got a whole bunch of benches and chairs and shit. Hell, we can use the bodies if we really need to.
I was about to say, just throw some bodies in front of it, lie amongst them, so people think we're all dead anyways.
There's a great big Etten we could use somewhere.
We won't be using Tigit's body.
Or you could always, like, just cut the end open and sleep inside of it.
Tauntaun.
I mean, probably not, because considering what that thing smells like on the outside, oh man, what it smells like on the inside, I don't want to know.
Well, maybe it was a really good person on the inside, okay? Or Eden, I should. Shouldn't judge it by its appearance.
Okay, so which one of these little alcoves or rooms did we actually go into?
I went into the backmost room and towards the bottom, and it was pretty much just an empty room.
Well, let's go there then.
Are there any holes in the roof?
I don't exactly remember because I didn't look hard enough.
But at least the stairs are in our advantage. If someone comes, they're going to be coming upstairs towards us.
So this one here?
I actually went in this one, sorry. I thought it was 3 rooms, but it's 4.
All right, so you guys pick a room.
Yeah, I say this room here is safe.
Kiro's dead body.
Get it out of here!
I want to bring both of their bodies so we can look at them. You know, take all their
Tigit's
stuff.
dead body in here. And I
And I'd want to bring Ryber as well, but I can't.
I
So,
moved him for you. You
So
can't.
everybody's
Okay.
coming in here.
thank you.
You want to grab Bork there? Or no?
Come along,
It's going
Fuha.
to be a very tight fit.
That's okay.
What about Tegan's body?
Well, technically, the bodies can just be
I
stacked on top
grabbed
of each other.
Tigit's body, it's right here.
These could just be stacked on top of each other. Hey,
No. I respectfully laid Tigit's body down here.
You going to move yourself, Tegan? You want me to?
You'll have to because I was
Oh,
chatting
sorry.
and didn't see where they moved
I'm letting you
to.
look at your chatting then. Hold on a minute. Let me move you and I'll... Oh.
No, it wasn't to you.
this one over here.
Okay, everybody in there? Let's go in there.
Yep.
Baron? You're halfway in the...
I am stuck in a wall, and I can't get out. Like, I don't know how this happened, and I don't know how to fix it.
All right, Baron.
Thank you.
Um,
I'm currently halfway in a wall.
Baron, I want you to give me a perception check with advantage.
Okay.
That is a very tight fit in there. Is anyone on top of each other in there? All right, Baron. You're
Well, You know, if you stack two dwarves on top of each other, they're like regular height.
That's not true.
Yeah, because Baron's very tall, as I recall. That's one of his things. I'm not short.
I'm tall for a fucking dwarf.
Plus,
Yeah.
Gordon's dragged Tegan's body in there too.
Kind of smells in there. All right, Baron, you noticed.
I say everyone leave the body.
I don't know. I guess you guys brought Kirill in. I don't know. I don't see Kirill's body. But Baron, you notice on this back wall here.
I'm stacked under Ryber right in the middle.
They're stacked on each other.
Or it's 5 feet by 5 feet. We're laying right next to each other on the floor.
Baron, you notice two peculiar things along this back wall here. First off, this little section of wall right behind you just doesn't match the rest of the walls in the room. And you also noticed, actually, when you approach this wall, you notice that there appeared to be like drag marks or something that were basically, let me draw an arrow here, that were coming this way into the room, and they disappear or they stop right at the edge of the wall right here where you're standing.
I tap the wall with the haft of my axe and listen.
Whoa.
Echo from beyond?
Or something. Give me another perception check. That's good enough. Yeah, you can hear the distinct sound. It's not solid all the way through, almost like there may be another room on the other side of that wall.
I think this is a secret door, guys.
Kind of how the last encounter started.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Perhaps we should look for a different room.
Yeah, maybe. We should probably try a different one.
Shit. All right, so just pick a room. Don't move everybody again. 'Cause that's. I'll grab all of you guys and move you. Just what room do you guys want to go into? Give me a consensus here.
The north.
Well, north.
Can
The
we
north
just try
is
the one right
only
to the
other
north?
room I checked.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab all of you guys at once. I'm assuming everybody's okay with that, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Oh shit. Up here. Oops. Come on. Roll 20's kind of jumping around on me. There we go. Did I get everybody?
It looks like it.
Trigv, you do the same thing. Give me a perception check with advantage.
Seems like a good place to stay to me.
You're trying to figure out if Usul is a wood elf or if he's a high elf. You're not sure.
You're an elf.
Stinking
All right.
elves.
So that's where you guys want to stay?
Wait a minute.
Yeah?
Brian,
Yeah?
anybody that doesn't have dark vision can't see shit now.
Oh,
Tegan
that's
died.
right. So who here? Well, Curio couldn't see. Who's the other?
Kirill died.
I have
Yeah.
All of us can see.
Yeah, they're all
That well.
elves or dwarves.
Okay, they're good then. They worked
Yeah.
well then.
Dwarves.
Oh wait, technically Warwick outside would be. He's just standing there in the dark by himself.
Yeah,
Hello.
that's right.
Guys, what happened?
All right, guys. So you gonna plan on sleeping here? Is
Yes.
that your plan?
Can I examine the walls here too to make sure that
Yeah, I
things?
guess since you noticed that in the other wall. Yeah, I'll allow you to do that. Go and do it at advantage. Okay. And again,
Not great.
same thing. This back wall right here just doesn't quite match the rest of the walls in the room.
Oh
Same thing again.
shit!
Tap it.
There's. Yep, I'll tap it again.
Another perception.
Ting, ting.
Don't say
Sounds
that for a
fine.
second.
Don't hear quite the same sound as you heard on the other side.
I have a feeling that nowhere is safe around here.
At least we'll hear them if they try to break down the wall.
One second.
How about the body of that Etten and shove it against the back wall of one of these places? So even if they do open it, it's blocked.
You asking me? You asking the party?
Or we,
Are we?
or we could check another room. I mean, there's at least 6 more.
I have a feeling that these two have been the same, and the rest will be too. The purpose of these rooms is?
Let me see. This room, if you guys recall, that's where some of the original dwarves, I guess technically some of those dwarves are still alive, so they would, yeah. They
The
would
dwarves came out.
That's where their temporary, I guess, living quarters were as they were working the different parts of the mines. Actually, both of them, the north and the south. Those were the quarters
Oh,
the dwarves were temporarily living in.
Just out of the character thing, like I'm not even in character analysis, I'm dead. You guys remember how Ryber and I and all those dwarves and trolls and stuff were captured by the Mind Flayer?
Yeah.
And then remember how we had those come out of our heads?
Yeah.
Remember
We should
how
kill
there's
the
like a whole
dwarves.
bunch more dwarves?
Kill all of the dwarves. Quick, everyone kill that Tharum. Let's kill Tharum and the other guys. Right now.
Saying this out loud?
Actually, I don't know that. Because I didn't see the one come out of Kiriel, and I didn't see the one come out of Ryber either.
You didn't.
So, I don't know.
All right, what are you guys doing here?
Trying to sleep.
Yes, they're going. You gonna rest
I'm
here?
not sleeping. Sleeping.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
taking
wanted to take a short rest.
All right, so let's do it this way.
Way too
All
paranoid.
those in favor of a long rest here, go ahead and say yay.
Yay.
Yes.
I just realized Usul wasn't there for that. Usul?
Yeah.
So technically you're the only one that saw one of those intellect devours come out of somebody's head. You saw it come out of Ryber's head.
Okay.
And I just wanted to remind the party, not even any character because I'm already dead, that I was captured by the Mind Flayer, and Ryber was captured by the Mind Flayer, and so were all those dwarves standing outside. And the one in the room with you. Sleep tight.
Look at these voices in your
All
head. I'm
right.
not sure where they're coming from, Usul.
Yeah. Well, I was planning on taking the first watch.
If you're going to take a long nap and you're okay with it, go ahead and stay in the room. If you're not, come on out. We'll do it that way.
I was planning.
Short,
on doing
whatever,
it
short,
first.
long, that's fine. If you're taking a rest, go and stay in the room.
I'm taking a dirt nap.
I don't. Oh, yeah. I don't want to sleep. I just want to sit down. Put some bandages on my cut up body, and
I meditate. I don't sleep.
Yeah, whatever you call it. Technically, it's not sleep. It's a long rest. It's basically not doing anything strenuous. So whether you're sleeping, whether you're just sitting, it doesn't matter. But I just need to know who's going to take a long rest. If I got to role play some time for somebody else while the rest of them are taking a nap, or if you guys are all going to do it.
I'm going to take the first watch.
Okay.
So,
So does that mean everybody else is okay with taking a short rest? Okay, just so we're clear, a short rest, unless you're a wood elf, means you can roll hit dice to gain them back. And you have to look at your character sheet to figure out what, if anything, you get back from your spells or actions or anything like that.
you say unless you're
'Cause
a
you
wood
have,
elf?
meditate. So you only, if 4 hours, you can get everything back.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's very short. Elves get very short rests. It's great.
All right, so is that our plan? Okay.
Yes.
So just so I'm clear, everybody's basically taking a short rest here. Usu's going to take the first watch, right? Okay.
Yes. For me.
Okay. Your first watch is going to be for like an hour. How long you going for a watch, Usul?
How long are we going to be here?
I heard him say short rest. I think Quarren's plan is for 4 hours, right?
Usually only an hour. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that right, Quarren?
I mean, an hour would be fine for
Okay.
a short rest.
If everybody takes a short rest for 4 hours, Quarren can get his long rest in.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. if
So
it's
could any
that
elf.
safe.
All right, well, the first hour passes, and nothing happens. Usul, you going to continue to watch, or you going to trade with somebody?
I'd like to
So
trade.
whoever took a rest doing that, you can roll as many hit dice you have left if you want to gain them back that way. Let's go ahead and do that now.
I hit dice. I only have 3 left.
Tegan has 9 left.
Usul, I don't want to say too much, but you know what
Doesn't
happens
find
when you get a
out.
long rest, right, Usul?
Yeah, I should come right back.
No, that's not what I mean.
Let's say just so look.
Never mind.
Long rest comes in. I keep saying so.
Oh,
Sorry.
yes,
okay.
yes, I remember. Yes.
Usul too
Sorry.
has the intellect devoured his brain.
Actually, long rest goes over. Tegan, Ryber, and Kirill's corpses stand up. You guys would all just be like, no!
All right, so everyone did hit dice that's going to, right?
It doesn't really happen.
That's after 1 hour. Does anyone want to rest any longer, or give Usul a chance to get a short rest in?
Yeah, we'll wait. I wanted to look through these anyway. Guess I'll... Does anyone want to take a watch with me?
So another 1 hour rest is what I'm hearing. So Usul can get some hit dice back. Correct? Who's doing watch?
Yep.
In fact, I'll tell Fuha to take watch while I search the
I'll take
bodies.
watch with Fuha.
Okay, what bot?
Can Fuha expend hit dice? He's on
yeah,
1
I
hit
can do that. I
point.
need that written down as well. Give me a second. Let me check him.
Because how many hit dice do you get back after
You
1 hour
You
of
get
rest?
your hit dice back after a long rest.
Gotcha.
You have the long rest.
I don't recall him using hit dice up to this point. For some reason it's marked down with. Yeah, I,
I don't
marked
believe
down with
he
three. It
had.
must have been from a previous adventure.
I think
So I'm
so.
gonna go ahead and use 3 of them. She's got 5 left. Great.
Huh.
Oh, man.
Ouch.
All right, he's going to use 1 more.
So who's searching my body?
We get another freaking 1. Okay, 4. Well, he's not fully healed, but it helps a little bit. So he has 4 of them left. Okay. Fuha. Where's his? He has D8s. No, he has D10. So I'm just going to roll it myself. Get it over with. How bad is he? He was pretty bad, wasn't he?
Hit point.
So how many you want him to roll? You tell me. Darren.
How many does he have?
8.
How many does he have? Roll for him if you'd like.
At
What's
least
his
4.
constitution modifier? Plus
I've already rolled
2.
3 times. That's why I'm asking how many dice do you want him to do?
Probably at least 4 because he'll be the only one at full. Because I'm at less than... I've expended all of my healing capability and I'm at less than half health, so...
Right now, he's got another, that's 30 for 5 dice, 33 for 6 dice, 38 for, what am I up to, 7? Last one, that's, what did I say, 38 plus another 11, yeah, he's at full health, because he has 47, I think, total to begin with. And no hit dice left. Anybody else?
better full health with no hit dice than
Yep.
full hit dice with no health.
If I get my short rest,
Okay,
I'd
go
like
ahead
to
and roll
use
it.
some as well.
And I need Baron and Fuha to give me a perception check. Corn, did you mean to whisper that to me?
Oh no, that was supposed to be
Okay.
to Jason. Let me try that again.
I was like, what? Sam?
You wouldn't be happy to be complaining about Curio.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Baron, Fuha, you guys know all kinds of shit. You little mice, a few bugs and spiders. You know,
To be fair, I did say I was searching Ryba and Kiriel, so I would have put it at disadvantage anyway, wouldn't you?
all right, so you were. So let me,
So,
let me
yeah,
address that,
so-
Baron. So
so-
you were searching Rybar and Curiel's body for what? What exactly were you searching for?
Anything useful? Well, I just want to look through their bags and their
Looks like a full
pockets
set of blade
and
on here.
examine their armor and weapons. See what I like,
All
basically.
right, you go ahead and share what you still had on your person with him.
Sure.
I'll look up Ryber.
All right. Do you want me to just give it direct to him, or can I just
Say it,
I'll
that's
just say it here?
Most of you guys already know it.
So I got a warhammer
Shit.
and a hand axe, full set of plate, sentinel shield, which is the one that lets me roll for advantage on initiative,
That's okay, I've got my own.
explorer's pack, bone dice, rank insignia for the Injas soldiery, which is at sergeant rank, token of fallen, and a gray orb that we determined involved divination, and it's kind of familiar to the ones in that room that we were in earlier.
But as you recall, you would not have had those in your backpack anymore. Those would have been taken from you when you got confiscated.
Oh, wait, no, that one would have been taken out. Right.
And let's see, who was with you when you got that?
There's absolutely no way his armor would even fit me, so...
Quarren and Usul to give me a how do I want to do this? A history. See if you can remember something.
You don't know what you're remembering, but hey,
Oh,
Quarren
natural
remembers
20.
everything.
Quarren, you also remember that Kiro had that necklace that was magical that you guys got off of that statue somewhere, but I'm assuming, Baron, you're going to share what you found on him, and that necklace was not on him.
There's no necklace. Or the grey orb you said, not there.
I would say that's pretty strange because he had a necklace that's missing now.
So I'm just looking over these bodies and writing down on a piece of parchment inventory of what they have.
Yes, other than finding,
6 days worth of food rations.
yeah, Ryber has nothing magical. He just had, his hand axe, a short sword, scale mail, a shield. Nothing was magical upon him. He was just a regular mercenary for you guys. But you would have noticed, again, the next hour, assuming you're looking at every part of their body, that both of Ryber and Curiel, their eyes are sunken into their head.
Dead.
I'm sorry? Did you hear that, what I said?
It's weird, yeah, that their eyes have really sunk into their head. Like, just like sunken eyes, or like their eyes are like just plopped
Like
back into their
recessed
skull.
Deep into their skull a little bit. And you would have heard, I'm assuming someone would have told you that something popped out of Ryber's brain, or popped out next to him.
Usul
Right.
would have been the only one to tell that.
I like pull open one of examine it.
One of his eyeballs?
I'm just looking like it's probably bloodshot and all sorts of stuff because he's
So make sure
dead.
I'm clear. You're looking at his eyeball, or you're pulling his eyeball out and looking at it?
it out yet. I'm just looking at it.
Man, it looks like his normal eyeball. It's just sunken in a good 2-3 inches into his skull.
Nasty.
Yeah, Tegan
I sorry, Ryber. I use the tip of a knife to like dig in under his eye and get it out.
So you're basically
Like I'm trying to be gentle as possible,
carving out his
but
eyeball. Is that what I hear?
I want to get his eye out. I'll put it back probably when I'm done.
Give me a medicine check. Let's see how good you do at this.
God. Oh God. Oh.
Stick your little dagger in there, trying to fish it out, and you feel something like a little bit of pressure, and then pop, and then a bunch of ooze just kind of falls out of his eye socket. You've pretty much shattered his eyeball inside there.
Because yeah, all the eye jelly is just.
That's rather gross, Baron.
Maybe we should just smash their heads, guys.
Hey! You can't say he's missing an eye if I close his eyelid. You can see that his head is smashed in, no matter what you do.
Who's gonna come looking for them? We're the only ones that know they're here.
He was my friend. I'm not crushing his skull.
Well, can I at least take his scale mill, or was he not a dwarf?
He's a dwarf. He's probably actually a comparable height to you. He's a few inches shorter than me.
Yeah, then I think I'm gonna take his scale mill. And
I guess he's not using it.
Oh, there's one thing I forgot to mention to you at the beginning of the session, Baron, so I apologize. Something Theron would have walked up and talked to you about.
Proficient. Are you
dwarf? Because I have dark vision and
hill dwarves have that too. It's just they have different things.
Oh, and I think I have dwarven toughness. No, that'd be a dwarven. I'm a hill dwarf. So
what are you wondering about? Whether or not you can take the scale mail or not?
Yeah, whether I done it with
That's gonna be dependent
proficiency or not.
On his class.
Mountain dwarves have proficiency with light and medium armor. That's what mountain dwarves get as a sub race, but hill dwarves don't get that. They get dwarven toughness, which is their hit point maximum increases by 1 every time they gain a level.
Gotcha. In which case, then I won't take it. But I'm still going to argue with you and say we should still smash their skulls in. If Osul saw what he saw, I don't want to take a chance and have a creepy crawly thing get into my head.
That's you guys' call. What do you want to do with him?
There is try. You could try another medicine check on the other corpse or the other eye even. Each body has 2 eyes. I mean, I'm no doctor, but that's just a...
Well, I need a light to shine into his skull first to see what... Because like, I destroyed the eye, yeah, but I can still look past it, because the eye is, almost non-existent now.
Well, I could give you bardic inspiration if you try it on the other guy.
All right, let me pause for a second. Okay, so Quarren and Usul, what are you guys doing while these guys are arguing about whether they want to cut Ryber's head open?
I don't interfere with dwarven business.
Yeah, I didn't like him anyway, so.
God damn it. You're setting for everything now. You're going to get that written onto the back of your cloak as your theme. Yeah,
Tattooed. Tattooed.
It's a catchphrase for our campaign. I didn't like him anyway.
All right, so Baron, let me share with you something I left out at the beginning of the session. While you guys were doing a little last rites, so to speak, with all the dwarven that fallen, you mentioned about putting their shields and their weapons next to their legs and everything. Theron would have shared with you about how Rorba, the one main dwarf that basically was beating the crap out of Warak, that sword he's using wasn't even his,
Sword?
but you would have recognized the craftsmanship of it and what type of sword that is. That's it was a famed great sword used by some of the finest warriors within certain clans within the dwarven communities. It was known as a dwarven cleaver, and those swords were infamous for warriors, fighters were taken into battle, and they were so well constructed, of many folds of steel and different kinds of alloys that with the right kind of hit, those things could basically crush a shield in two or knock it from a foe's hand.
Keep that then,
And that's
I
kind of what
guess.
Thurum
Well,
is kind of trying to hint to you. He says he obviously understands the respect of, sending them in their last rites with their weapons, but he tells you that Rorba was forced into this arena type thing with other members of the mercenary group, and one of his friends that he killed that was his sword, and then the Mind Flayer liked how it worked so much that he made Rorba start using it.
do you know where his actual weapon is?
Oh,
I'm asking Thurum where his actual his weapon was, because that's not his sword. What's his weapon?
It's all fuzzy from this standpoint. It says all we know is that we had to fight each other, and he believes the Mind Flayer kind of kept him in different spots. Some stuff he kept, some stuff he didn't. Some stuff he gave to his lackeys, or what you want to call them, that could actually wield it. Most of them couldn't because they were idiots. But he's not sure exactly where he could have kept all that stuff.
Give. Well, I would have. You're not supposed to bury a dwarf without a weapon, so I would have given him one of my hand axes at least.
Okay, and Thurum will agree with that.
I'm sure Warwick could use it if it's as good as it is. Unless a dwarf has to use it. Would I know that?
It's not just for dwarves. I mean, it was crafted by dwarves and used by many dwarven fighters, but even other races would always covet that type of weapon.
I'm not exactly two hands on my weapon sort of guy. I like having a shield.
Out of character, it was kind of geared towards more of Warwick, but he's not here tonight. That's why I'm kind of filling you in on the history of it.
Keep it aside for Warwick.
All right, what else, guys? Y'all packed in here like sardines in this little tight room here. Haven't seen any more signs of bad guys or danger. What would you like to do here?
Before anybody continues on,
I'm sorry?
I'm fading out a little bit, and there's nothing further for me to do. So I am going to call it a night. It has been before in the fall.
Okay. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it. Yeah,
Best of luck, Hero.
I'll still see emails and that, and if you leave me my character in the group, if I get a chance, I'll still poke in and read up on how things are going, but don't expect too much
I
out of
appreciate it, Carol. Take care, man.
All right. Yeah, you guys have a good one. Also, before I go, does anyone want to say curse you, Carol, or God damn you before I leave?
We'll wait till you're gone.
Okay. Have a good one, guys.
Night, Hero.
Good night.
Ciao.
All right, so it looks like Corn stepped away for a minute. Teague is, go ahead.
So, can I light a torch and look into the eye socket of Ryber? I don't want to cut out of other people's time, but I want to see why his eyes are so sunken, because I don't know. Unless Usul has said very specifically this thing popped out of...
Well, so answer me this, Baron. Did you see that the other Intellect Devourer, when it got basically shot at or killed?
No, I was
You
still
were unconscious for all that.
unconscious.
Well, you would have seen the dead body at this point. And again, I'm assuming that somebody would at least share the story with you of that little creature, correct? Usul? Whoever else was awake then?
That's correct. And Indon also saw the creature, and he could explain it as well. But yes, I saw it come out of the head of one of those dwarves, Ryber.
Right.
Excuse
Have
me.
we already
Ryber.
established, Usul, that you recognized and knew what those things were? Okay, so
We
I
have
want you to
not.
give me a Arcana or History check to determine if you figure out what that was when you saw it pop out of Ryber's brain. Very good. Okay, yeah, you recognize it. You hadn't actually seen one in the flesh before, but based on your research and stuff you've done, you would have recognized that thing as a intellect devourer, and know that what happens basically when it takes over someone's brain, that it basically devours it, and it's basically instant death for whoever gets afflicted by that.
Shit.
So 2 and 2 together,
Like I said, guys,
that
bash some
explains
head.
why his eyes were kind of sunken in, because when right.
He doesn't have a brain. I that, but Bam didn't know that.
If we knock on his head, would it sound more hollow? Like just a light knock, not like a skull-crushing knock.
Are you gonna do that, Trigby?
Right with the hammer.
Yeah, what?
I will try a light knock. Maybe it would leave like a gash or something, but not enough to where it would like crush his skull.
Tiga's ghost is like rolling on the floor laughing
All
right
right,
now.
give me a let's see, how do I want to do this? Medicine, or do you want to give me a medicine? No, medicine check.
Sleight of hand.
We're trying to figure out if his skull is hollow.
His skull.
Nice. All right, so you give him a smart little whack. You don't really notice a different sound, but just the you feel the difference in mass in the head. Like there should be something behind it when you hit it, but it's kind of like hitting a blown up basketball almost. You can tell there's nothing inside of it.
Guys, he's got no thought. They've all leaked out. This is incredible.
Now, is Corn back yet? Yeah, Corn's back.
I like that idea.
Jeez. That's enough.
Well, I mean, I say I've never seen anything like this, and ask Usul if this is what he saw earlier.
I saw the creature, not the head.
Yeah, but you still would have read and understand how, basically once you kill the body, that the intellect bar basically teleports out of it again. You would understand all that based on your history roll you ran there.
Okay.
Is he sharing that with the party,
I thought
or
you already said that. Didn't you say you shared all your information with the party, Usul?
maybe
I
I missed-
will here just a second.
All right, the room is going to make his way out of the room here. Start kind of looking around here a little bit. I'm going to rule these other guys were asleep in some other room next to you guys. Not so scared as you guys. And we'll let Warwick decide when he comes back how much he thinks about
Paranoid.
as well. So you had only 2 dwarves live through that? Thought there was more than that, but okay.
Got either ice breath or something of the sort.
Oh, sorry, Usul. I wasn't reading all this.
No, that's okay. I was just going to post it so I didn't have to read it all out. Or,
Intellect devourers are kind of nasty.
All right, guys.
Yikes.
So Therum
If you have bad intellect.
Thrym's going to make his way back out here. He kind of, keeps looking back and forth between you guys in here and says, "You guys going to keep sleeping in there, or are we going to try to clear this place out?
Well, there's the blood leaf, and then there's that wall that I'm very interested in the alchemy shop. If you don't want to bash some heads in, because their brains are gone, as is.
If those creatures didn't follow us out, they might be stuck in that room. We might be able to just go in there and burn them out of that room without taking
Your
much
moonbeam would
damage.
have dropped by now, right? That only had like a certain duration, correct?
Yes, it sure would have. Yeah, that's correct.
We can certainly do that.
I don't have many spells left, but if anybody has anything, we could probably
Sorry,
snipe
I
at
didn't
it
mean to
from the
ping
door.
that. I just wanted to read what it did.
All right, so let me ask some general questions, guys, because we're getting close to where we need to stop here, get to the 4-hour mark here. So, what is your overall intention here? You going to try to explore the rest of the mines? Are you guys ready to leave? What else is your intentions here?
Well,
My
Did we
intention.
Did we find all of our friends? I can't remember who we were missing and who we
Came in here looking
collected.
for, right.
Ryba and Curiel,
Yeah,
and
we're
they're dead.
missing 2 people who are now dead.
did we?
So my intention is to get out of here with Tegan's body.
What was the point of the blood root? Sorry, I don't know if that was part of the story or just some.
I'm not sure. Tegan?
He could have potentially could have regrown a body part with the blood root.
Yeah, those are the orange ass. I heard that story.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so might be important to end on now, but you know, nobody likes him.
And kind of hears that comment and kind of sulks a little bit in the corner.
What else?
So the other dwarves will also tell you that I
The
think I already shared
crossbow.
this, so if I did, tell me to shut up. But the other dwarves that you guys saved basically told you that they were sent here on a mission to try to basically reclaim Gukamar, to unbury it and try to make it back to a thriving mining town again. But they've all been here for like 3 or 4 months. They all got ambushed by the same guard ghouls as you guys did, and then got put into service by this mine flayer, clearing out different areas of the mine. A few of them are somewhat knowledgeable of some of the local areas, so they could kind of point you guys in the right direction. They'll tell you about how they've, this is particular to you, Baron, they've found several veins of different types of minerals. Some are good for obviously forging of weapons and armor. Also some materials that kind of help
Adamantine or
stuff that
mithril.
helps expedite the forging process as well. You'll be aware of some of the different minerals and stuff that help it burn hotter. So they found some of those here in the mine as well. So there used to be a huge city basically underneath here, barracks and tavern halls and all that stuff. And I'm sure during this conversation, you guys want to share what little bit you guys did discover while you were going through all the mines. And they're basically will plead with you guys to help basically liberate this place so they can make it a true dwarven city again. And they pretty much think you've, for the most part, done that by the slaying of the mind flayer, but they'll need to continue to kind of search through the mines and get rid of what's left in here.
Do they know of a safe place where we could actually take a long rest?
Again, they'll tell you that they've pretty much been sleeping in these 2 cells here. They know there's a larger spot where they typically keep other slaves, but they don't know how to get there from here. They have to do some searching to find that.
Yes.
How far are we just sort of out of, because I wasn't part of the earlier story, how far are we into the dungeon or into the
What I tell you, I
mine?
think you're roughly about 150, 200 feet down underneath the upper level or the ground floor, I guess, basically of Gukamar.
Okay, so we've come a fairly substantial way into
Right,
the
would you guys
dungeon.
agree with that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Down.
And if we've already taken out one of the mind flayers and there's one more, then I suspect that, you know, I wonder if it'd be good to just finish it out.
That would be Tiger's, sorry, Trigvy's boat. Is to finish
but-
clearing it out.
Didn't they say sometimes he wouldn't turn up for weeks? What if he doesn't turn up for 2 more weeks?
Oh, I mean, if we're gonna fight another mind flayer, I at least need a long rest.
Definitely need a long rest, yeah.
We could do that in one of these handy dandy rooms here, I think.
Go with my barricading idea, and we
Yes.
take a long rest.
I would agree with that.
So you're going to barricade into one of these rooms? Is that what I'm hearing?
And now that we've had a short rest, we can sort of clear out the other rooms to make sure there's nothing lingering there to attack us.
That's Sean. So we have half of us down and half of us asleep.
Yeah.
Maybe we should try and open one of these things and see what's on the other side now that we've all taken a short rest and we're looking a little better.
That's not a bad idea either. Just bust through and see what
If
we see
it
on the
is
other side.
actually a danger, or if we're just getting jumpy for no reason.
Or maybe it's like Shawshank Redemption. You know, maybe there's a tunnel somewhere. We don't know where.
Tunnels?
More tunnels.
Tunnel to shit.
For the warden?
All right, so what are you suggesting here, Baron? Or Drake, whoever said that? You said you're going to investigate something.
Well, I have a big warhammer. I say we check the rooms first, and then smash through this wall here, if that's indeed what it is.
Secret door, but I don't know how to open it. Does there appear to be a mechanism for opening it?
What did I rule on your investigation? I forgot.
When I
Oh, you tapped it is what it was.
An investigation on it. I
You
rolled
just tapped it,
perception.
you said it didn't have quite the same sound as the one on the other side, as I recall. That's as far as you took it.
my hand opening things. I also have a crowbar.
Just wait a sec. Can I roll an investigation check to find a way to open it?
Yeah, if you could do a thorough inspection, you're going to like feel around, you're just going to look, how are you going to do it?
I wanna feel around, see if I can find any
Okay,
sort of.
that's fine. Give me an investigation check. I'll let you do it at advantage since you have stun cunning, right? Damn. I'm really trying for you, Baron. I really am. You
11.
feel all around. You can't seem to find any of the normal little, tricks or levers or stones that, at least that from your experience, that will trigger anything. Until that fool.
Think about it.
Oh shit, Trigby, you want to try it too? Nope, I just got the red error message on Roll20. Am I all seeing that, or is it just me?
Yeah, I'll try an investigation check to see if there's any hidden mechanisms. I'm not seeing that, but you're sounding like a robot a bit.
Yeah, so are you guys.
So investigation for a mechanism.
Oh, did I lose somebody in Discord? Or is it just me? Okay.
No, I can hear you. But you dropped out of roll 20.
I did? I couldn't have. I'm still showing up in DM Brian on there. All right, so let's. I'm gonna do this last little investigation, then we'll probably go ahead and call it for the night. Where we reach the 4-hour mark. Trigby, with your investigation on that, you do find a little trip or a stone that can be depressed that you're pretty sure will open up a a secret hatch, or a secret door. And that is where we'll pick up on our next session. If you guys okay with that, and we'll see where this secret tunnel potentially may lead to. You guys hear me okay? Or am I breaking up like a robot?
Yeah.
That
We
sounds
got
good.
that. Sounds good
Okay.
to me.
I'll send out a meeting invite to everybody about our next session. I may have a potential conflict in 2 weeks, but I'll let you know for sure over the next few days about what's going on with that. So, let's get any other questions. Great session tonight, guys.
Sounds
Good night.
good.
And, we'll see you again in 2 weeks.
Thanks again.
Yeah, great job, Kevin.
I didn't die this in my books.
All right, good night, guys.